Warning: the Bearded Barbarian Collectibles YouTube channel is for mature audiences in age, but immature humor only. If you are offended by sarcasm and playful jabs at others' expenses, you may want to get in your spaceship and leave the galaxy. All those remaining, sit back and relax as we join the Bearded Barbarian with hours and hours of entertainment. If you are new to the Bearded Barbarian YouTube channel, subscribe and join the Barbarian Horde, and help build the Empire to take over the Republic.
Hey everybody, it's Thursday. That's right, back-to-back weeks. Can you believe it? I sure can. All right, well, we appreciate you coming out. Hopefully it'll be a fun time tonight. We got a whole bunch of folks here today. I don't think I've had this many people crowded in here since forever. So it should be a lot of fun friends. A couple friends I hadn't seen for a while. I assumed that she had ran away and didn't like me anymore. So I'm not sure she liked me to begin with, but it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, well, we appreciate everybody coming out. And we're going to introduce our guest. First out is our co-host for the evening, and every evening for that matter. There he is, Chase from Chase's Kingdom.
What's going on, everybody?
All right.
How's it going, Barbarian?
All's well. What's going on in Florida? Anything fun?
It was hot today, man. It was like 73. It was horrible.
Nice.
It
was
horrible.
like 25 here, and I was freezing my tail off. So.
Woke up, it was 60. I was cold. Put on jacket.
Okay.
Went to work.
And you were cold. I got you. I hear you.
About an hour later. Yeah.
You're a tough soul. You're a tough soul. Just going out in that frigid weather. All right. Well, very good. It's good to see you. Looks like we got lots of people here tonight. Would you say?
Yeah, it's looking like it, huh?
Great.
Right.
We appreciate it. We're growing.
Yeah.
So who do you want to invite in first? I'll let you go ahead. Who's next?
Oh, wait. So they don't get mad at me. They get mad at me.
Yeah. You're to blame. No, not me.
All right. Well, if you guys haven't already, those of you that are joining us over in the chat, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Bearded Barbarian Collectibles channel. Welcome to the Barbarian Horde Live. And I appreciate every one of you guys. Hit the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Let's bring in our first guest. You know her, you love her. My metal sister, Mama J. What's happening?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Oh, we're doing good. How's it
After
going in
another
California?
Cold. It's mid to low 60s
Oh, God.
all week. And I'm going to tell you, mid to low 60s for me, low 60s is freezing.
You didn't get frostbite, did you? Because it's
Oh,
pretty
no, I
dangerous. It's
either
way
have
down.
the heater on or I wear a sweatshirt or long johns.
Good old hoodie weather.
All right. Well, very good. Well, we appreciate you coming. Hopefully it'll be a fun time, etc. All right. Who's our next guest, Chase?
Our next guest. Well, I ain't going to tell you where he is because, some people might be looking for him. But he wears his top hat. It's not hard to spot in the crowd. We got Ray's Chaos.
We all float down here too, so
We all float down here, so
We sure do.
that's where he's from.
So that's where you are. You're in the sewer now. Is that what you're saying? Or I'm not sure what's going on.
we float. That's all I'm going to say.
I got you. Well, thank goodness for no smell-o-vision. How about that?
I think that every time.
So what's new? What's new, my friend?
Not a lot. Just having a lot of fun posting stuff, and
I remember my
You know,
man's
when you
going
come
crazy
on to
on
a
these
show, you should
shorts,
have
man.
something to say. I mean, like when I say, "Hey, what's going on?" You should have a story to tell, something interesting. I mean, come on, what are we doing?
well, I'm always worried about your monetization.
You're supposed to have a G-rated, PG, and then R, and then we'll.
Yeah.
Can you do that next time? Thank you.
He just thought it was good enough
Just
for him
make
to show
something
up.
up.
Figured that would be enough for you.
That's just enough, just to
I
see
know,
your
I was
face.
a little
and-
thrown, man. 2 weeks in a
Right.
row. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Are you feeling okay?
When I saw
Yeah,
JKL say,
JKL,
"Oh, Ray's probably
you
won't
will
be
not be
there,"
there.
I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go now."
I know. He's like, you won't
He
be
also
there.
said, "I hate Ray," so I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna go now."
We'll have to sneak up on him next
He
time.
dared you.
Prove him wrong.
Come twice. You did. All right.
Well, definitely
All right,
always
Chase.
a blast to have you. Now, this last guest, she's always getting sassy.
Mm-hmm.
Does that work for you guys? Huh? Sassy
I don't think we have a
guy.
choice.
Don't think we have a choice.
Yeah, we invited her. I guess we got to.
Sassy! Oh my goodness!
Hello.
Hi! I gotta
Hold
have to
on,
get you an
Sassy.
intro.
It's
Yeah,
nice
get her
and
an
warm
intro.
here. I have my air on and I have shorts and a t-shirt. It's wonderful.
I have shorts on too, but there's a heater blowing up my pant leg. So
I've
What's
got shorts
going
and
on,
a t-shirt
Sassy?
over there.
mhm.
Enjoying the beautiful weather.
Great. That's great.
Oh, you've
All
been,
these warm weather.
been following. You've been doing some mystery boxes. So, guys over there in the chat,
Yeah,
Sassy's
yeah.
been throwing down the mystery boxes. You're gonna be following on Instagram. Jump on these when she posts them because they sell out pretty quick. So, you guys
Yeah,
can get over.
You got one coming up?
Sold out, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it sold out today. So yeah.
Well,
Be on the lookout though for everybody. They're gonna be bottle backs.
Battle, box
Are
battle.
you sure?
There you
What are they gonna be
go.
doing?
I'm taking
Listen,
it
we're
from
waiting for
something.
Chase. Come on, Chase. Where's your boxes that you were going to put out?
I got them all set aside. I just haven't announced it yet. But you know I didn't realize how many damn hours it takes to go on the pop price guide and write the prices
Let me tell
down,
you.
and
Okay,
check
here,
the
let me tell you
damage.
a
And
secret. You want me to? Well, everybody will hear my secret, but that's okay.
Nobody's
May
watching. Don't worry.
2nd. Well, it doesn't really work as well anymore, but it used to work when Funko was good. I had a second PPG list that was just for what I was going to put in the mystery box so that I could scan them all in. And then once I got the mystery boxes ready, I could recheck the value and make sure it didn't change without having to scan them again. I just go down the list.
so make a list.
Yeah, so that's what,
Yeah.
and like I said, I use posties, and I mean, you can post them whenever, put the posties on them whenever, and just
Right.
recheck them before you box them.
I only
Okay,
did a 20 box run, so it wasn't like hours and hours of getting this together. It was kind of quick.
20 to 30, I say around 25 is like a good number if you're
Yeah.
not used to doing them. I've
Right.
done up to 50, and let me tell you,
Yeah, that's a pain when you have to do a bunch.
I did 50 one time and sold out in like a day and was like, oh, I got to ship all 50 of these right now. You know?
And when you do one pop boxes, it's a lot easier. I used to do like 2 and 3.
I do one
pops,
pop, yeah.
And the one pop is the best.
Because people are looking for cheap boxes. So, I mean, you got to
Yeah.
still, you're going to take a little bit of a loss, but you still, want to make a
Well, who
little
was it?
money on them.
Which one of you guys? I've been seeing it. I'm not quite sure who, but I love the idea of if you find this crap pop, I'll send you the grand
That's
prize.
me,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. I was like, freaking brilliant
I
because
do that all the time. I used to
Mama
do that a
did.
lot. And then because here's the thing, I got those 2 Freddies, which still nobody has claimed. They keep picking something else. But the thing is like, I don't collect Freddy Funkos. So if, like, for instance, Sassy's box offers, 2 Freddies and something else.
Yeah.
Now, I may take the Freddy to use as a giveaway, but I don't collect Freddies. So I know there's other people out there that don't collect Freddies. That's why I give them the option of like either an autographed anime pop or a Freddy.
Right.
I try to give them a variety because then more people will buy your boxes knowing they can get something they want.
Right. It's not just looking for these
They're like,
two
oh, I'm
grails.
only going to get a Freddy. No, you can pick what you want if you win.
Yeah.
Give it a whole little
I
stack.
took a page out of Mama J's book. I did the crap pop with the redemption, but you know,
just look for the cheapest pop you got in your collection.
I asked her.
Well, Mama J's collection idea is to send Chase a crap pop and just send him nothing. Also, just send him a crap pop.
I have a one of those for Chase.
It just sits here to remind me
I have
how
a
much
glittered
I
one
hate
that is
these
just for him.
Yeah, I went to scan a few. I'm like, yep, can't put that in there, so we'll just send them to Chase.
Yeah, just
I'll just
give me something to box up with your box run.
think of creative ways to destroy them. Feed it to a gator.
Right.
Just yank its
Go
head off.
fishing.
Throw 'em in the pool.
All right, let's see who's in the chat tonight, there, my friend. What do you think?
All right, let's do it. Let's see who's in the chat. Once again, if you
Yeah.
haven't already hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel for future videos, future content like this with Bearded Barbarian and the Bearded Barbarian Horde. All right. My man Chase Films Productions.
All right.
Oh, buddy.
I appreciate you coming.
Wicked illustrator. He's got some new cool, like it's a new, what do I call it, man? Is it anime? Chase, help me out. You tell me what you're calling it. It's like it's a story. It's a comic book. It's an illustration.
Are you talking to yourself? You said Chase. You're Chase.
I know, it threw me off for a minute too. I was like, is he talking to himself?
Well, it helps because I have two voices in my head. One's
And then I was
me
thinking,
and
is
one's
the
Mr.
guy's
Ugly.
name Chase also?
I
I
always
do believe so. I do
There's not
believe so.
two voices. There's at least 12.
God, it's like, you know what? I'm going to tell you, I didn't know anybody named Chase until I got YouTube. And then we have Chase's Kingdom. We have Christina's son's name is Chase.
Yeah.
Peacock's son's name is Chase. You know, it's like all of a sudden now there's all kinds of
All of a
Chases.
sudden,
I knew a girl
it's on my
named
license. Yeah, I am.
Is it
I'm
so
not
it's
gonna show my
actually your
license,
name?
but-
I thought it was a nickname the police gave you. So I didn't know. I didn't know.
Florida nickname.
Florida nickname. That's our Florida man. Chase.
You know, they
Florida,
always have to chase you when they stop you. So
Yeah.
All right.
Christina.
All
What is
right,
happening?
Christina. We appreciate you coming.
Absolutely. Queen of the mods.
All
Oh,
right.
he's on it. Bees popping. Oh,
Bees
get the horns
popping.
out for bees.
Popping.
All right.
Gotta
We
turn 'em
appreciate you.
Turn up
Not
the
the
horns.
bees.
Mhm. Bees popping.
Not the bees.
Dr. Holiday, we appreciate you coming. 24 Anthony Moe. I'm going to get your box out to you, my friend. I'm going to get everything set up a little
Perfect.
How with the strange dog.
Thank God.
All right.
How with the
Appreciate
strange
you.
dog. And the bird is the word. Glad you're
All right,
doing
Bennett.
good.
Coming?
He recently just had the heart surgery thing and 2 stents.
yikes.
Way to go, man. Way to warrior up, man. Because good God, I could not believe that when I heard that. It's like, wow.
Well, we appreciate
Hello.
you. Appreciate you coming out.
It's got me beat.
Real James with
Real James
James
Willie.
Willie.
Real
I
one.
only have one stent. He has 2.
it. James. What's
That's
going
twice
on,
as
man?
good, isn't it? All right. James Boolanger. All right, James. Appreciate you coming.
What's up? Quick
Quick
draw.
Raw. All right. Quick
He's got
draw.
a wicked, awesome show. You better be posting all kinds of pictures.
Yeah, quickie. We
Dan.
need pictures and video.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to get around to autographs too, real quick.
You
Oh
guys
no,
didn't
yeah,
know
I
in the
already
chat.
told him once they release something, yeah, you better hook me up.
Yeah, right.
So
you guys need to follow
Chaos
Quick Draw.
had a cool box swap with Quick Draw. So we
Yeah,
really,
I seen
Yeah.
that.
you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
check out some good stuff. You got a
That was
good.
awesome.
Check it out, man.
I think he got a deal.
Usually,
Like,
two
scored
people
on that.
getting. Yeah, it's like I
Hey,
think that's
we
better
offered.
than the
I
deal.
know, but you did. You
Yeah, you
scored
got
a
better.
deal on that.
That's so good.
Get
Especially
over
if it's
there and
something
follow
you didn't really
Quick Draw.
want. Like It worked out good.
And what was it? Power
Oh,
Seeker.
we both really wanted it. So
Follow
we both
Power
kinda-
Seeker on Instagram. That's the name of his group.
All right.
Ollie.
Okay.
Oi, oi, oi.
All right.
TP.
Appreciate you coming
What's
out.
up, man? I'm to scratch.
You mixed Mike Buskirk, my friend.
Mike
Did you-
Buskirk? Oh, there's Mikey. What's
How-
going
how
on,
did you
man?
miss Mike?
All right, Mike. We
Oh, I
appreciate
missed
you coming.
Mike. Gotta give him
Missed
the horns.
Mike.
I don't know. He's already off his rocker today. All right, Empty Scratch. We appreciate you. All right,
Jeremy Knapp.
Jeremy Knapp. We appreciate you coming out. Thank you very much. Right.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Oh, here we go.
All right, Fantastic Reddings. We appreciate you coming, buddy.
I love the name.
Good
That's
seeing you.
awesome.
Yeah. I did a box swap with him a while back. It was a lot of fun. I'm in a box
Yeah,
swap
man.
with the same group, but I'm not swapping with him this time, as far as I know. So,
Oh,
um,
yeah. We got two
Two
boys,
boys.
in the Scary Pops.
I invited
who
two
I'm-
boys on, but he was too
Yeah.
good to hang with us. He was a little
Too late
for
I was
for
about to
school.
say, I
him.
heard through the grapevine he was invited. Yeah.
It's past his
Whole mess
bedtime.
Off my pillows.
It's 3 hours behind. That's the sad thing.
Yeah,
Grandpa there, and it's still
Grandpa
past his
can't
bedtime.
stay up that late. See? And fluff his pillows. He ain't
That's the
playing.
perfect time to come on. You'll be all loopy
They were
from the cough
shuffling
syrup.
down at the nursing home into his room.
I bet if they was playing bingo, he'd be up.
Right?
That's right. Good point. There you go.
Offer
Okay.
bingo next
Rounds
time. He'll
out
show.
the chat for now.
All right, very good. We'll
So you
appreciate it.
wanna
All right.
Explain to him
Got some
what's
fun
going on.
stuff for tonight. Got some fun stuff for tonight. You all ready?
What's our topic?
Ready emotionally?
Oh.
All right, so here's our topic. And Ray's and I were in here early, and he can attest to the fact I had nothing. Literally nothing. Until you got there. So, goes to show there's a lot of thought that goes into what I'm trying to do. So,
That's
we
what
were talking
happened.
a
That
little
was the
bit about-
meeting right there.
Yeah, that's it. I
what
stared
it
at
sounded
Ray's
like.
and he instantly something to him. So he was talking about his amazing job where somehow he got 2 Thursdays off in a row, which whatever. So I had an epiphany. We'll talk about most favorite jobs, least favorite jobs. Now, they don't have to be most favorite jobs that you've ever had. It could be a job that you wanted to have, or did, and then least favorite jobs either you had or that you didn't want to have, and then either something associated with why that is. Right? Did everyone understand? Try to make it real simple for people. So hopefully there's a story associated. I try to come up with ideas and just make things fun. That's basically all. Okay, so you can think about that and have an epiphany. We're going to go best, worst, just like always. Okay? So think about favorite job, least favorite job, or a job that you would really like, or a job that you did not really like, and the reason why. So try to come up with something hilarious.
The reason
That's you, Rays. You seem to be confused today. Every time I give these topics, I look at Ray's face and there's confusion. Like he doesn't really understand what I'm saying or what's going on. Are you with me?
Well, you're kind of
He's like,
stopping
real fast
coming in.
there.
I
Did
didn't
you
hear a
see
word you said.
It's like
Oh,
a
no.
superpower.
Yeah, it was like
He turned into the Flash for a second.
I know.
Do I need to repeat myself?
Is he lagging?
He said he
You're
didn't
lagging.
hear a word you said.
I think
Everyone
he's
else did.
lagging.
It's not me lagging, right? It's him lagging.
No, I think it's Ray's that's lagging.
Okay.
Yeah, if
All
you
right,
keep
so
lagging, we're
why-
gonna have to boot you out.
Does anybody
You have to come back in.
can anybody do sign language to help? Okay, no. So I
I know
afraid.
one, but
most favorite stuff.
it's just the middle finger.
You understand
Um,
the words that are coming out of my mouth?
It's most favorite job or and least favorite job, and or if you don't have most favorite, ones that you would want. Okay, and you just think about the reasons.
oh yeah, I got that.
Pretty simple. You manage that. 3 of each.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
3?
3?
3 bad, 3 good.
Well, what do you want me to just do one and then end the show in 10 minutes? I mean, what are we talking about here? I got to fill an hour and a half. Okay, so don't
3
you understand
good
the,
jobs, 3
the
bad
format
jobs.
we could do here? I mean, come on.
If you had it, great. If not,
Yeah.
think of one that you would have had or wanted to have.
I mean, I can. If you want me to go, I
Yeah.
can start to kind of give people an idea on what I'm sort of. Would that be helpful? No.
Mm,
Oh, I can think of a job that I'd really love to have.
Okay. Okay. Let's keep it
Female body
clean, friend.
inspector
Let's
doesn't
keep it
count.
clean. G-rated. Okay. Well, it doesn't have to be G-rated, but not X-rated, which is what I'm imagining.
Okay, well, never mind.
A job you
Yeah,
don't
the
want.
body inspector does
A
not
job. Are we
count.
starting with don'ts or? I
Let's
don't
start
want to
with
be the
least
towel
favorite
boy on a
first. I
porn
always try to
set.
be negative. Okay.
This boy. Come over to. You don't want to be that guy.
that
That's
would
for sure.
that was a funny movie. All right, so I'll tell you what. I'll go first. I'll make it. All right, so my first job ever was working at a gas station. Didn't sound too bad, right? Of course, when you're older like myself, even though I claim to be, I'm not. They didn't have barcodes on anything. There was not price tags on anything. You had to type in everything, and you had to know the prices of everything, which made it very challenging when I never worked at a gas station. So I worked at one of those mega gas stations where there was 18 pumps or whatever. You couldn't pay at the pump because it wasn't done like that back in those days. You had to come in to pay. So my first day there, the lady was like, "Oh, I didn't know I was training anyone today. You do this gigantic machine, and so I had to hit all these buttons." And then all of a sudden, everybody wanted gas at the same time. Everybody pulled into the gas station, and what they would do is they'd push a signal button, open the gas tank. So you push the thing and open, and they fill up their tank, and they'd come in to pay. So all of a sudden, my register is lighting up like a Christmas tree. So I'm just hitting buttons like a monkey trying to figure out the alphabet over here. So I'm like, ding, 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 ding. And then meanwhile, people are coming up to the thing, and they have like the soda. I was like, how much is the soda? They're like, 75 cents. So I'd type it in there, blah, and all these things. And then eventually she got annoyed with me and said, figure it out. I'm just like, how the hell am I supposed to do that? So I just started entering things into the machine of what I thought the price should be, and which was way off, of course. So I'm entering it in, and one guy got mad at me for doing all this. And so I'm doing that, and they had a little deli counter, and people coming over with trays of food, and I had to figure out what the cost of a piece of ham and a chicken foot and all this food they had. So I entered all that in
What
there.
kind of gas
And
station was this? Like,
It was like a mega gas station, but it was so busy. It was like right off the highway. It was so busy.
oh,
So anyway, it was all at once, and then all of a sudden it started to calm down. I was like, oh, this is real. I'm just like getting a breather, and then I look at my register. 2 lights are still on from the gas pumps. So I looked out the window at the gas pumps. No cars. I'm like, oh crap. And I just like, what do I do? And she's like, what happened? And I was like, there's no one there, but there's 2 things. He said 2 people drove off without paying. I'm like, what do I do now? Well, what was their license plate? I was like, license plate? Are you out of your mind? I'm over here trying to figure this crap out. I'm supposed to be looking at someone's license. It's way out there, too. The pumps are like this big because they're so far away. There's no way you know that.
wait,
And
so
she's
they
like,
were
well-
allowed to get gas before they paid?
That was back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
in
hit a
the
lot.
40s.
Today.
When they trusted you.
This was
Way
a
back in
long
the
time
day.
ago. This was a long time ago. Okay. So anyway, so it was like $18.25, and this is back in my. I think I was
$18 probably
it was
filled
like
their-
$5.50 an hour.
We're taking it out
I'm
of your
just like-
pay.
So she's like, it's coming out of your pay, and I'm doing the math in my head. I'm like, holy crap, I owe them money for work. Are you serious? And she's like, yeah, that's not good. I was like, not good. I said, has this ever happened to you? Nope, never happened to me. She's like, oh, that's great. That's really nice. So I'm trying to figure this stuff out. I'm trying to think, okay, at the end of the day, I've been there 6 hours thinking, I need to write these people a check at the end of my day. So I went home that my dad got me the job. I said, thanks, Dad. I said, can you give me a loan? He was like, what do you need a loan for? I need to pay the people I work. And he thought I was like, look, you got me the job, you quit. So I lasted literally 5 hours at the gas station one day, and that was it. Never went back. I still owe them probably $20. I don't know. I'm not done.
Well, with inflation, I mean,
I knew that was you I seen on that wanted poster over at
yeah,
the post office.
it's just on America's Most Wanted. I saw it the other day.
It was ridiculous. I was like, oh, it's terrible. Absolutely.
It might have been the come and go, Mama J.
Might have been a come and go, yeah, or a Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
a gas station was called Flip.
G-rated.
That-
G-rated.
Wait, come and go is an actual gas station in
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Yep. And in Missouri.
In Missouri, yeah, it's a true gas station.
Is it?
That's
They
right.
have those little holes in the stall doors too.
I don't know. We keep asking
Is that their-
questions, and you can get rewards points if you shop there. That's all I
Is that what they're calling it now? Reward
Is that
points?
what they're calling it?
You get reward points at the come and go gas station. Yep.
All right. Very good.
Buy 3, get 1 free.
You get a discount on your weenie.
Right?
All
Nick
right. Well, that
Bayer,
was
what's
the
going
worst
on,
job I've
man?
ever had, so.
Shout out to Mr. Nick Bayer. We'll have him back
All
here
right, Nick, we
soon.
appreciate you coming.
Definitely, always. Oh, here's a guy. Pop,
Pop.
comes the
All
pizza.
right. We appreciate you coming, buddy.
All right.
You
well,
don't want
I'll
to come
go
on
next.
here and open
I
any
got
more
one
sodas.
I used to
We're bad luck with those sodas.
We're just bad luck, man. I don't know if you guys caught the show about 3 shows ago. We go
Yeah.
check out that.
Yeah,
He
I
opened a
felt
bunch.
bad for the guy. He opened so many sodas that I didn't get it.
We tried to tell him, you stop while you're ahead, man. Quit while
Well,
you're
he's
ahead.
excited. I mean, he was hanging out with the Bearded Barbarian.
I know.
Barbarian Lord.
I'm a
The excitement
minor
was
celebrity.
overwhelming.
I'm a minor celebrity.
Celebrity.
Mom said I was a minor celebrity, and she's right. She's absolutely right.
Yeah, you can't argue with mom.
That's right.
That's right.
He's a celebrity to minors.
All right, Mama J. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
That's all right. I used to work for a company. It was actually my first job too. I worked for a company called 2020 Recycling. I don't know if you all had these or not. They were located actually. I mean, there's still a similar thing, at least here. But back in the day, they were located in the parking lots of your grocery stores, and they had 3. They looked like bonbons, like those ice creams, and they were these big, like domes, and one was red, blue, and white, and it was based on what you were recycling, on which dome it would go in.
Okay.
And they just needed somebody to sit there and monitor that people weren't stealing the stuff. And so I thought this is a perfect job. I was in college. I could sit there, do my work. It was the worst job. I mean, people were so stupid on that. Like nobody, and then you got to get up and touch their nasty stuff, their bottle. Oh no. Yeah, it didn't work for me. I lasted about a week. And then my boss had brought me my check. And after he left, this guy walked up and said, "Can I have some money?" I said, "I don't have no money." He said, "Yeah, you do. You just got paid." I was like, "Oh no, I'm not working here." I was like 18. I was like, "Yeah, I'm out of here."
No.
Worst job ever.
Worst
It's
job ever.
Gross.
It was
Recycling.
gross. Yeah.
It's like a very
It
sticky
worked
job.
for I mean, they have similar now, but they don't have the domes. It's done different. But yeah, it was called 2020 Recycling. It was my first job while I was in college.
Well, the first jobs are never that great, but didn't sound especially good.
Panda Express.
So did they get money for the recycling? Like they were taking?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. They don't do that in Virginia. We just throw everything out.
I did, and they fired me. They didn't like my fortunes, Eric.
Never heard of
Just
that.
throw it all out.
Just throw it all in the garbage.
Scuba diving pizza delivery. Yeah, boring. It's boring.
All right, who's next? Bad.
Well,
job.
we're going good,
Either-
bad, or we can just keep
We're
jumping
gonna
around?
do bad, and
Good,
then we'll
good,
all do
bad.
bad, and then we'll all do good.
Okay, so we're all doing bad. All right, I'll go with mine then.
Yep.
I was a bouncer at a club that played nothing but hip hop.
I think there was some ruckus
Let
going on.
me tell you, that must have been torture.
Oh, I hated it. I hated it. Man, multiple times, people would come up and be like, "You okay? Can you smile?" Because I was just standing there, just mad about it, just mad about it. Just waiting for a fight, so I could just take out some anger. Yep, I did that for about 4 months. The pay was outstanding. We're talking like $300 a night, so I couldn't turn down the pay at the time. But I hated it. The hired hand saloon.
Higher hand saloon.
Yeah, and all they played was hip hop.
Sounds like a nice place.
You think it'd be country bar, right? Oh,
Hip hop.
Yeah.
That's weird.
yeah. You're in Florida. So,
Is it still around, or is it?
it changed names, but it's still around, same place. Painted it, called it something else. It's like Oasis.
Do they have your picture up still, like when you were employee of the month or whatever?
Yeah, I was Jimmy Superfly Snuka. I'd jump off stuff and land on crowds, man. I'm telling you. I'm not a very giant, big guy, but
practice in.
Very squirrely. Very squirrely.
Squirrely and scrappy.
Yeah. And the people that you're normally dealing with are drunk. So, it's pretty easy to, what guy, y'all? It's not that hard to Jackie Chan up on somebody when they're pretty much crap faced.
All right. Well,
you didn't see my cameo in Roadhouse?
So was this a couple of weeks ago? When did this happen? A long time ago?
Like 27.
When you were 27?
A couple decades ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought he meant 1927.
Hey, not as great as Barbarian. He was the guy.
Hey. They did have a cash register, and it was electric and everything.
Surprised he didn't scare the horses.
But it was a rotary phone. Zit. Zit.
Wait, oh shit, did I miss a number?
Oh man. Yeah. Or you don't put it all the way around, you pull your finger out too soon, you're like, damn it.
Too soon, damn it, I missed it.
We had those kind where you call up and you say, "Hey, Fanny, I need number 2."
You got the thing to your ear and you're talking into the one thing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Actually, when you do this, it looks like something else. That's not good. JKL,
just don't do it in your mouth. Just the ear.
Here's the one that says keep it clean.
That's right.
We gotta watch out. JKL thinks he's slick. So you gotta watch yourself.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what we say. We already know we're getting cropped.
Yeah. I told him we have lots of clips, even though he couldn't make it. We have clips.
So, that is my bad job that I did.
Mm-hmm. I assumed it wasn't a good one. So yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I hated it. Sucks.
I hear they're remaking Roadhouse. Did you hear about that? There's a new, new Roadhouse.
Blasphemy.
Another one.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, it's gonna be what? Who's gonna be? It's what's his name? The guy with tattoos all over his face.
Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal.
No. The Are you serious? The guy with tattoos on his face.
Billy Roll has
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Oh.
Did you say Billy Joel?
I said Jelly Roll.
Oh, I thought you said Billy Joel. I was like,
no,
what?
He was the one who looked in the mirror and goes, "Who doodled all over my face?"
Okay.
That was actually pretty funny. Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll. Okay. Interesting.
But
I've never heard of Jelly Roll.
He's a country singer.
The lead role
or is
of the Roadhouse is Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, it's Jake Gyllenhaal. I didn't know what Post Malone's supposedly in it, but I didn't know who was in it.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
That's what they. That's why
I hate when they remake movies.
Yeah. But
I
they're gonna.
I know,
so.
but I hate
Shocking
it.
statement from the Kingdom. Post Malone's actually a really good artist. I'm just saying, it's very shocking for me to say that. But
you like his
and you
music?
watch like a hour documentary on the guy, and by the end you're like, yeah, I think I like this dude. Metalhead, his story's really really good, man. So if you get a chance and you're like, screw that guy, no, actually look up like a little extended documentary on him.
So don't screw that guy. Is that what you're saying?
Wait, I got a question for Barbarian. I sent you a band and a song, and I never got a reply. Did you actually listen to it? Did you not listen to it?
I forgot what the band was. Do you remember?
It was Opeth.
Yeah, I didn't listen to it. Sorry.
He said I didn't listen to it.
Well,
Yes,
I'm
you
a busy
should
man. I got Big Bang Theory to watch.
Trying to expand your mind with some awesomeness.
Right now.
All right.
Well, I fell off of a treadmill this week and injured myself.
I fell off of a treadmill.
He has a wife to complain about. He has a lot of things going on in his life.
I do. No, seriously, I was out a day this week out of work because it's not a treadmill; it's a walking path. If anybody's familiar with what I'm talking about, it's a small.
My favorite bloopers. So did you full blooper and? Boom.
Well, the sad thing is, I was nude at the time, which made it very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So, well, not totally nude. I had my sneakers on, but you got to be careful.
Needless to say, he's chafed.
Yeah. Well, I can't go to the gym anymore, clearly, so I had to do it at home. So
they want you to wear clothes at the gym.
Well, they urge you. Okay. It says no shoes, no service. I was wearing shoes, so. But no. Anyway, but I peeked my back and then I fell over. It was dangerous. Luckily, I fell sideways. If falling forward would have been big trouble. So, all right. Well, anyway. Back on track. Sorry, Sassy. What have you got for us?
My second job was at Burger King, and the manager didn't like me. I was 18, 19, real young. I wasn't, sassy back then. I was a really sweet, quiet.
I don't believe that for a second.
And when it wasn't lunch, he would let me. When it wasn't lunchtime, he would let me run the register in the front. Come lunchtime, he'd stick me in the back flipping the burgers. And I would get so hot, my whole face would turn beet red. I'd sweat. I'd almost pass out. I couldn't hardly breathe. And I'd ask him, hey, for lunch, can I do something different than always working the grill? Because every single time I worked with him, that's where he put me. He says, nope, I can't move you unless you have a doctor's excuse saying that you can't work near the heat.
Oh, jeez.
And he would get so ugly with me, and he would make me cry every single time we worked together. So finally, I just had to quit because I wasn't taking his crap no more.
That's when she was sassy.
Your tears and sweat probably made the burgers real juicy.
It's all his fault. It's all his fault I'm sassy because he made me cry.
Right.
I'm gonna fall out on this grill. You can griddle yourself, and then I'm gonna own this place.
I almost could have. I could have just did it and then sued him, but I wasn't sassy yet, so yeah.
It would have been Sassy King instead of Burger King. I mean, that's better. That's got to be better. Right?
Hey, it would have more taste.
That's right.
So far,
juicy burgers, tears of the employees.
Right.
Yeah. See, somebody knows what's up.
So it was a really bad job. I ended up leaving and went to work at a convenience store making more money. So
there you go. Yeah, that's. I would not advise. All right. Well, very good. All right, Rays. What was
okay? As far as like bad jobs that I had, I was a garbage man in southern Louisiana.
But is that when you had to actually touch the cans?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now they don't have to touch the cans. Picks them up and dumps them.
Mr. Cajun was a garbage man when we met.
It was rough, especially
in South Louisiana.
from going from being a little 18-year-old that spent all of his life in Illinois to going down to southern Louisiana in the middle of hurricane season and getting on the back of a truck. Yeah.
No,
that was a bit of a climate change.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Yeah, I found out what.
So how long did this last?
I want to say a month.
A month.
At least you hung in.
Month.
I couldn't. With the amount of bad things that happened in that month.
Yeah.
Did you find a body? Why do I think you found a body?
An ear,
no,
a nose.
But I did watch somebody get shot in the face.
Okay.
Oh, what?
We all sat down and watched. It was a
at
thing.
3 o'clock in the morning. We're going through neighborhoods, and just wow! What did I just witness?
Must have been around New Orleans.
No.
What part of southern Louisiana was it?
Lafayette.
That's where I'm at.
Yikes. Be careful, Sassy. Dangerous.
That was Sassy after she became sassy.
In the face.
Popping bees, boy. I'm popping them bees.
Nobody had warned me down there that the ants bite.
A fire? What? Yeah, a fire ant.
Yeah.
How many years ago was this?
That was
mosquitoes as big as pterodactyls.
Pretty much. And yeah, there was we had a full-on monsoon come through at one point, and the trucks were like 2.5 feet or 1.5 feet, 2.5 feet off the the ground, and my feet were submerged as I held onto the back of that truck.
Wow.
Just hoping to God they didn't stop.
Oh.
Like, I could see a current.
No
It's
way.
the street.
You're lucky you didn't see any alligators during that monsoon.
Oh, yeah.
It happened pretty fast, but yeah, that wasn't the best company either, because at one point they allowed me to ride from one town to the other on the back of the truck on the interstate.
Oh no!
I'm like holding him onto the back of a truck.
Who did you work for? Waste management?
Oh.
No comment.
I think they were trying to lose you. Were they swerving at the time when you were going down the highway? Like, we got
They're
somebody
like,
on the
this
back.
is your
We have
life
to lose
insurance. Just sign your name right here. It's okay that I'm the beneficiary. Get on the back of this truck.
Sounds like, but yeah, that was not a fun experience.
How many years ago was this?
This would have been in the mid '90s.
Long time
That's
ago.
funny because that's when my husband worked there too. So y'all probably
There you
worked
go.
together.
He was driving the truck. He was the one trying to get raised.
No,
I have
he
no
actually
idea.
was on the back. He was on the back too, and then went to
Oh.
another garbage company, and then moved up to mechanic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Was there anybody on the back with you, Raise, or was this you? Because it would have been.
it's usually two people.
There were lots of people on the back of the truck that I worked with.
I don't think you're supposed to have lots of people. I think
know.
you were jumping
Well,
off.
not on the
They just
same
jump
day, but like, yeah,
Oh.
they switched people out quite a bit.
off. I see.
Yeah, people didn't stay long.
No,
Us Mafia. What's up, buddy?
that was being hired through a temporary service, so I was only making minimum wage.
Mr. Knight.
This is not worth it.
Knight.
I guarantee y'all probably did work together. What's up, Johnny?
Yeah, there you go. You might have. All right.
Yep.
Well, very good. You learned something today. I'm not sure what, but something.
Hey, Johnny.
All right. Well, very good. We appreciate everybody. Oh, two boys here. All right. So you know what time it is? It's that time again. Hashtag. Third hashtag in is going to be our hashtag. Okay.
Oh,
so
man.
try to mix it up because people have these things ready, and I've been watching people. Okay.
JKL, you would watch all of a sudden. JKL hashtag. There it is. 24 hits. And third one.
Uh-oh.
There's two.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
try to
There's
double
two.
it up.
Who
Come on
gets the
now.
third? Oh.
Oh, come on.
Nobody jumped on that.
It's the same
I got
one.
4. I didn't even get 4 in there. Y'all are slow typists.
Fun stuff with the crew. I dare you to clip it, JKL. So, it's
Hey,
appropriate.
they said
It's
to keep
appropriate.
him short tonight, so he was ready.
He definitely was. All right.
Love it.
We'll
Love
give
it.
JKL his due. Hashtag JKL. That's our first hashtag. Make
Nice
it simple.
and easy.
Makes it really simple for Nick. That's real nice of him. Thank you.
Yeah. Think of Nick. Think of the think of
Nick
the
every
children.
now and then. I mean, we enjoyed
Think of
having
the
half of his
children.
face in our videos.
I mean, it's
sort
the
of
Brooklyn way. Come on.
some kind of way. I'm not sure. Did you see him driving a car? He doesn't even know how to drive.
I see what I saw,
This
and
was
I'm
his
like,
work.
I was worried. He was in a school zone too. I'm like, oh
He's
man.
like, I gotta make a U-turn. He's all going everywhere. And looking.
I didn't know.
I was hearing horns, like wee.
I
He's
think he
looking
was
around.
just driving around the block.
This ain't good.
Well, we had been. Remember, we were on a live talking about driving one time. He said, "I haven't driven in years and years," and blah blah blah. And just like all of a sudden, now he's driving a car. I don't know. Something going on. Crazy.
Maybe he was being towed. I mean,
They made a U-turn, so I don't know. He was
He
pretending like he was
He
driving.
didn't look like he knew where he was going. That's for sure.
No,
What else
no.
is new, though?
All right, you guys. Anybody that's just hopping in, if you hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up if you would. So, and if you're catching this on the rewind for the first time, because we're promoting. This show's growing. It's going to be huge. You're going to want to hit that subscription, that notification bell. Future videos, future content like this with Bearded Barbarian Collectibles and the Barbarian Horde. We appreciate you guys, and we normally do this thing Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So come hang out. Most Thursdays. You never know. So you got to, hit that notification.
We had 2 in a row. That's pretty good. I mean,
we get on rolls, and then sometimes,
I'll
take
take
it out.
roll. Occasionally, don't hit a big dip. You never know. So. All right. Well, we appreciate it. All right, now it's time. We're going to be positive for a half second. So, thinking about it doesn't have to be your best job, but a job that you liked, and why. Maybe something that you enjoyed as part of your experience, or at least a fun story. Okay. So, who would like to go first?
I'll go.
And again, if you don't want to be specific, you don't have to.
No, I'll go.
Mama J.
Best job I ever had, or job that I liked the most. Like you said, it is the job I liked the most. I was a DTSM for Blockbuster for about 8 years. And
what is that? You used an acronym there. What is
it? District Training Store Manager. Means that I did all of their training, all of their firing, the new hire orientation. I ran 11 stores. So when I worked for them, and I liked working for them. Number one, they paid really well. Number two, as a manager, because I ran 11 stores, but I was also the manager of one of those 11 stores where there was no other store manager. And so if you won promotions or contests, I mean, they'd give you 100 movies, tickets to Disneyland, $1,000. I mean, there were all kinds of these great promotions, and I would feed them forward to my employees. I would give them part of my bonus if they helped me achieve it, because I can't achieve it alone, because you got to sell so much stuff. And and with being in 11 stores, and then getting rentals early, and yeah, I really enjoyed working for a Blockbuster.
Great.
They went out of business.
My brother actually worked for Blockbuster. He was like a regional manager there for a while, something like that. He worked at like a small chain, and then had to move and work for Blockbuster.
Couldn't keep up. Can't keep up with the times, man.
Johnny has a grievance with you, Barbarian.
What's that?
Johnny has a grievance with you.
Why was I never invited to the show?
Because we figured you're busy, man. You got the newborn, and you're just gonna leave the old lady to take care of the newborn, then you're gonna come.
You want me to tell you why you're not on the show?
We're gonna be getting in trouble.
don't like you very much. Most likely, I would guess. Is that what you wanted to hear? You want me to out you? No, I mean, look, I'm happy to have different people on the show. I mean, I'd like to have really good people on the show, so we're working our way down. You know what I mean? So we'll eventually run out of people.
We'll have to get him on the list.
We'll get you on the list. I'm just kidding. Seriously, if anybody would like to let us know periodically. We'd like to shake it up, different people, and have some ideas. So yeah, we'd love to have you on the show for sure. No problem. No problem. All right. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Job that you liked or a job that you would like?
Job that you liked. Job that you liked.
Yeah.
You want me to go? I'll go.
Yeah,
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Job that I liked. Being a roadie, man. I mean, oh, what a great freaking job. I met so many awesome bands living here in Southwest Florida. I got to roadie for Overkill, a lot of Florida death metal bands. But I tell you, being a roadie, that's what's up. Because I am a musician, and being a musician, yeah, it's fun and all, but it's hard work, man. It's hard work. Roadies ain't got to do any of that. They just show up, tune a guitar, move around some equipment, and just party the whole time. Not too hard, because you got to put all the equipment away. But after you put all the equipment away, oh man, let me tell you, VIP, free beers. It was my favorite all-time job I've ever had, was being a part-time roadie.
Cool.
Here in Southwest Florida.
So you were part-time, you didn't do it full-time?
Yeah, I mean, you can't make a full-time living off being a roadie unless you're go on tour with the band.
Unless you're touring with the band.
But even then, they which I was offered through Overkill, offered me a full-time roadie gig, but it was I think there was only 6 months left on the tour. The pay was about half of what I would normally be making. I mean, a lot of benefits, but
could you be more specific? No, I'm just kidding.
Let's keep it PG. But I still had to pay bills. I still got, rent to pay and my stuff. So, and, at the time I was just got married, so I wasn't able to just go.
You're blaming your wife
go to
now?
Europe.
That's not cool.
5 months. I can send you a half a pay. So, I would
Sounds
say
like
being
cool.
a roadie
Cool job.
was a really cool job, man.
Cool.
Mr. Holly. Well, that's
All right.
dough.
What
No
up,
intro, no outro.
That's
All
right.
right.
Man, this God is great. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
It's good to see you, man. On the
All right,
side of the world.
Next.
I'll
Who's
go.
next for?
I mean,
Good.
one of the best jobs I've ever had was being a mom because I could stay up late, sleep late. Didn't have to worry about going.
Aren't you supposed to be
work.
watching the children? I mean, I've heard nothing of watching children or.
That's not fair because as a mom, I
Making
had to
them-
go to work every day 'cause I was a single mom.
I wasn't a single mom, so I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah, I was. So.
I mean, I work more now that I'm old than I did when I had my kids. But I had 3 kids, Mama J. You had 1.
Well, that's not my fault. I knew it was done. I'm done. One's enough. We're not opening
What's
anymore.
done?
That's your fault. You could have gotten cable or a board game
Yeah,
there. You didn't have to have
TV.
3 children. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
Get a TV.
yeah. Well,
Uh-oh.
actually, the 3rd one kind of was a slip. Alyssa came early, and the doctor was on vacation, so they wouldn't tie my tubes at the time. They wanted me to come back in 6 weeks, and I'm like, no, I'm not coming back in 6 weeks, and then have to be in the hospital again, and no. So, I just didn't do it.
That's
and
what you
then,
get for not going back in 6 weeks.
yeah. But I wouldn't trade it for the world because my
Yeah.
youngest is my baby. He is
So
truly-
let's see, $2.79 Canadian. What's that? About $1? About
and
$1.
I got to split it 5 ways. Do I have to split it
$3.
5 ways? Doesn't seem right.
I
20
mean,
cents
it's
a piece?
not even
Wow.
$1 each.
All right, it's worth.
Yeah,
It's still worth our thing.
20 cents
a
piece.
We're gonna flush it right down the pooper.
All right, we're flush with cash.
We always
you, Johnny
appreciate
Knight.
that.
That was very nice.
All right.
No, we will invite you on. We're happy to invite you. No
Absolutely.
I'll just have to kick Chase out. You know what I mean? I can kick me
Good
out.
luck.
Maybe we can kick me out one week. I'm only on here half the time. You know what I mean? Chase last like, are we going to go this? Well, this has come up. And I know he's disappointed. I'm just like, one of these times he's going to say, screw it. I'm going to do Barbarian Life sans Barbarian. How does that sound? Probably the best live
Hey, you
going.
got
Everyone
enough
will be like,
people
we
that
should do this
know.
more often.
We get all kinds of watch time. Sure. What
There you
the
go.
hell's going on?
Get enough people on, they won't even miss you going.
There
And
you go.
probably not, yes. Well, all right. We appreciate that.
Guys are
All right.
jumping in now too. Don't forget to hit that hashtag JKL for tonight's first giveaway.
All right.
JKL.
Well, we got 2 more people. Got me and Ray's left, and then we'll go ahead and fill our prize. How's that sound? All right, Ray's, what do you got for us? Good jobs.
Good jobs. Well, I will have to go with the job that I jumped off the back of that garbage truck for. And that was just basically working at Toys R Us.
Oh, there you go. Fun job.
That was very awesome.
Awesome.
And even made Employee of the Month at one point. So
Wow.
Wow. They had some really terrible employees there. Wow. You guys.
They did. I mean, it was down in southern Louisiana, so I was the only one that spoke English.
Ouch. Burn, Sassy Burn. Now you know why JKL has a real problem with this. You see what I'm saying?
Zing dong ding dong bong dong ding dong bong ding dong. He was like, "What did he just say?"
That is so cool.
Someone's talking Creole to you, and you just go to figure out what the hell did he just say?
Delightful. Good job. Good job.
No,
Congratulations, Grace. You
Everywhere
still have
we-
your picture somewhere?
You're
Everywhere
all-
we go, people ask if we're from Louisiana or where we're from, and we say it, and they say, "Oh, yeah, I figured that."
Oh, I
Because of the way
figured
you
that.
talk.
Not me, Mr. Cajun. Oh Lord, yeah, yeah.
Right,
I
so-
had the privilege of working the overnight shift during the Christmas season. So it
Mhm.
was just lock the door and be in a toy store all night. And
So you opened all the toys up and play with them all night? Or what was
just the guns.
I see.
You had to try them out, make sure they worked.
That's right.
Oh yeah, we had to try them out. We tested them. We took over certain areas of the store
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
cameras
He's
in
got a
there. You
fork
probably need
going
to
on.
be careful. What else happened?
This was the 90s, dude. There were no
Oh,
cameras.
90s were no cameras.
The 90s, man. It was
This
very
was back when
grainy
we
if
were
they had one.
free.
They didn't have guns back then. They had sticks and rocks to play. That was their toys.
On fists.
I'm a millennial. I don't know. I assume. I'm just assuming.
Next week he's going to take a mental day. Is that what you said?
All right. Well, fun stuff. Fun stuff. For me, my current job is my favorite job. I get and I'm gonna try not to be too specific because I don't know if my people at work appreciate me being on this live, but it doesn't matter. I do. I work in corrections, and I get the chance to set up new programs, etc. So it's a lot of fun. We get a chance to be very creative and come up with some different ideas on things that are happening, etc. So I get to boss people around, tell people what to do, because nobody listens to me in my regular life. You know what I mean? Like right here, or my wife, or any of the other people. So I talk to the other people, and they roll their eyes, but they eventually listen. They eventually like, okay, whatever. Just like you're a big baby. I act basically like I do.
Just warm down.
So just warm down and beaten down. So when they talk about their least favorite job, it's most likely the current job that they have. Right? So,
being bossed around by a
because being
barbarian.
bossed around by this people. You know what I mean? So anyway. So
Yes, two boys. We
it's
did
a lot.
ride the bikes.
What's that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, very good. Sounds like some fun stuff. Vote in the chat. Whose job do you think is the best? Who is the best of the 5 jobs? Why not? We'll just give some.
The jobs that we currently have? Or...
Yeah, well, no, not the currently. I'm just saying of the 5 that was their best. What would you have rather it be? Sounds like Sassy's was pretty cool. She didn't raise any children. She should have been raising children. I don't know what they were doing, but she was staying up late and they were running around the neighborhood. I guess. I don't know.
She can stay up late, sleep as long as she wants.
I just locked them in their room and put food under the door and stuff for
I
them.
see. Okay. The statute of
They're all wearing
limitations is
ankle
over there,
bracelets.
correct?
Let them go to the bathroom,
She
you know, and they'd have to drink water out the faucet, you know.
Right.
She gave them.
Oh, you didn't make them drink out of the garden hose?
I think I saw a documentary about that on
Get it
TV,
out.
2020 or something like that. All right, fun stuff. All right, let's see where are we at, Chase, on our giveaway?
Our
Numero
giveaway, we have 23 entries in our giveaway.
one. All right,
23 of you guys are hanging out with us.
it's got to be everybody.
We're full up. We're full up.
We're full up. Why not? Let's
All
spin this sucker.
Well, you want to spin it? All right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's 20 there.
All right. Sounds good to me.
I got
You guys know that if you haven't already, hit your thumbs up, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell if you're new to the show. And good luck, everybody. Welcome to the Bearded Barbarian Collectibles Live, the Barbarian Horde. And if you're not already, please subscribe to our wonderful guests this evening. Mama J, Race Chaos, Sassy Cajun. You guys know them. You know them.
And of course, Chase.
You're already subscribed, but I'm just kind of reminding the people that are just jumping in, don't know what's going on. Who is this? Bearded Barbarian. This is awesome.
I barely know what's going on.
All right, you guys. Good luck to everybody. And here we go. Cool. There it is. It's Sassy Cajun.
Sassy.
Now, normally we have our guests.
Oh, Lord,
gifted.
here we go.
We have our guests gifted. So you can either pick someone in chat or make us spin it again. It's up to you, Sassy.
I'm gonna gift it to Eric.
Oh,
Two
okay.
boys. You got
All
the
right,
gift
Grandpa.
of awesomeness.
All right, Eric's already got one
Sassy.
coming from last week. I'm glad I didn't send it. I'm
Right,
both of
there
them
you
sent
go.
All right, Eric. What you got for us?
Blockbuster number one.
No, there's
We
no
only got-
blockbuster.
we're gonna give the timer and make it short because it's Eric.
Come on,
So
Grandpa.
you got
pick
10
out
seconds.
one.
Come on, I know you're loopy from the medicine, but God.
You want to know what I
There
want?
he is.
This isn't
There
the
he is.
picture, is it? Oh, hold on. That's not the picture. There's some,
It's not the picture. Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
That's
Wrong
not the
picture.
picture.
Well, it's the only one
Lord
here.
Everett. Hold on a second. Give me 1/2 a millisecond. What did I do?
All right, Eric.
Lord,
We're giving you
that's
time to
very-
think for a minute.
Hold on.
There you go.
Give me a second. I was going to say, so there's a couple on there that
Yeah,
I've
go
already
splash
given
some
away.
water on your face or something. Give us a minute.
Get it together, Barbarian. What are you doing?
Well, he picked one, but I don't know if it's on the new list. So.
Well, 2 of them are pulled off, and I put 2 new ones on there. All right, let's try it again.
Snake
I'll put it up
face, he says.
Well, Snake Face is on there. If you want that one, it's there.
All right.
Push it.
Well, I mean, snake face is there.
Yeah, Snake Face is still there. If you want that, that's cool. Not a worry.
All right, all right.
Is that what you want? Yeah, because I put the new ones on there: Captain Marvel and Lumi Zoldyck.
The Zoldyck, huh?
What?
Zoldyck.
The Zoldyck.
Wait, jump up the brakes. He's like, well, what?
I mean, I would pick front man, but you know, that's just me.
Come on, Grandpa.
He said choose a Jeopardy theme.
I don't really have all that stuff going on. I mean, maybe Chase can hum it or something.
Give you a
Chase can hum
toasty.
it. Da, 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 da.
Here you go.
That's like
Probably dozed off. Okay, he said snake face.
All right, he's going. He's.
So you said
he's
Snake
liking
Face,
that
and you said
snake
hold on, and then you came back to Snake Face.
face. He said snake
He
face.
was
I know.
thinking about it.
No, you're
All right.
All right, I'll put them together in the same box. See how good I am for you? Look at that. And I'll get a ship right off there.
Well, you know the drill, because he's old. He might forget. You need to hit the Bearded Barbarian up on
So
Instagram.
just remind me, you send me an address. Just type Snake Face in there.
Snake
All
face.
right.
That's what you get.
Snake Face. Okay.
Snake face.
All right, so who's we're back to the negativo. We're going back
The
negative
negative.
again. So start thinking again either about another negative job, unless you've lived a charmed life like Chase, and he has no other negative things in his life going on. The big front. So maybe you can think of something.
I mean, I had the bad
I'll go
bouncer
again.
job.
I got a negative one.
Okay.
I have a couple of them, but I'll go with fast food place. I've worked at a couple of fast food places, and none of them have been good. So I'm going to say fast food in general, but if I got to put a name, I'm going to go ahead and say Carl's Jr. Me and my best friend got a job at Carl's Jr. We were probably, 18 or 19. And we ended up both getting the job at Carl's Jr. and we found out it was on a college campus. Not where we went, but on a college campus. So we go over there and we're like, damn, where do we park? So we parked and then we had to walk over. It took us 30 minutes from parking because they don't allow you to park on campus. And we had to walk over there and we're like, okay, this is crazy. Back then we smoked also, and you can't smoke on, campus at a school.
What did you smoke, or shan't we say? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anyways,
That wasn't
A little bit
bad.
of this, a little bit of that, you know.
So anyways, we worked the shortest job ever, right? We started work, we were in our training, we worked till our first break, we left, we stood outside the place and we looked at each other and I'm like, I am not coming back. She goes, oh, neither am I. You want to go now? I said, all right, let's go. And we left after we only worked like 2 hours and went home.
And then you got toasty.
Yeah. It was just too much. I mean, it was just like, we're like, are we going to get to park? Nope, you always have to park there. I'm like, I'm not adding an extra hour to my day just walking to and from my car,
Oh, that's-
Good exercise. Good exercise.
I don't need that exercise.
Oh, you don't need exercise. Okay.
I can feed you, but I can't park over here. Is that what
Yeah.
you told me? Yeah, I don't
So,
think
like I
so.
said, I had 2 really bad fast food jobs, but I'll go with that one.
Did you at least get free food there? So you could get free food there. Is that what
I
you're
don't know. We
At
only
least
worked
take a
2 hours.
to-go bag or
I
something.
figured that out.
saying? I was going to say, on my way out the door, there'd have been a bag under my arm.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. It's that
I'm walking
I
away
don't
with
know. We
30
didn't work
frozen
long enough.
patties or something.
30 frozen packs. That just seems a bit much at that point. Now you're just stealing. You know what I mean? You say this
Wow.
burger was put on upside down. They put the bun on upside down. They have to throw it away. So.
Start putting the ketchup
Or
and
there
mustard
was
on
no-
top of the bun.
Back when I worked fast food, there were no ratings on food places. They didn't come in and inspect your food places. I mean, you got to remember, I'm in my 50s, okay? So when I was back then, it was like early 90s, late 80s that I was working fast food, and yeah, they didn't.
So
raise
after
me.
you started working in fast food, then they started getting help.
I'm guessing because I didn't work very long in fast food. It just did not work for me. My second job was I only worked 2 days. So I lasted longer than the other one.
A little spotty on your resume there. You got a day here.
Oh, no,
2
I
days
just,
there.
those don't even go on my.
Pages like a month.
Those are the stories I tell people about when I first started working and the bad choices I made with companies.
Right. We don't have a lot of, when you're first starting out, you have a lot of choices. You just take whatever somebody will give you, right?
Yeah,
So,
you do. You just
Yeah.
take whatever you can get.
Yep.
how about that? All right, well, fast food. I've never had to work in a restaurant or fast food, thankfully, other than that grocery store. Excuse me, that convenience store. So, who is next? Who would like to go next?
For a bad job, I could tell you a bad job that I did. Being a roofer. A roofer.
Oh yeah, that's a hard job.
And not only just like slinging some shingles, I was the mop guy. So you had to mop burning hot lava, basically. You mop it down while they roll out the tar paper. So you're mopping hot tar. And just, I mean, a little sprinkle hits your skin, and it is just, man, I hated that damn job. But,
Did your shoes ever get stuck to the thing and you like walk right out?
all the time. You had to wear spikes so they wouldn't stick as bad, so you could walk. Of course, you can't walk on tar paper after it's just been, you slap down hot tar. You can't be walking on tar paper. And the fumes, you pull up to the job in the morning, chunks of just tar, you're melting in a kettle, and it's just a brutal freaking job, man.
Yeah, you don't have to go get toasty. You're already getting toasty on the job, right?
Well, that was the worst part. Was we were doing a roof on a 10-story building, so you're closer to the sun in Miami, which is always most of the time sunny. So you're talking lobster boy. you were just beat red from the sun all day long, breathing the fumes. I mean, sick to your stomach from breathing it in all day. But I was making back then, and we're talking early 90s, I was making about $1,500 a week, which back then,
That's good back then.
I mean, rent back then was like $400, $450 a month. So yeah, that was a lot of money. So it was worth it.
You earned your money. Sounds like you really earned it.
Oh, you definitely earned it. But it was right after the big Miami hurricane that just Homestead. It leveled everything for miles. So they were just putting all new buildings, and so it was steady work. It was steady work for a few months, but
so you did it for a few months.
Yeah, and I was like, the money was good, but it was just brutal. You know, I don't know if you're familiar with Alligator Alley. It's a road. But it takes you from one side of Florida to the other. So you're in Southwest Florida, where I live, the pretty part. And then you take Alligator Alley to the other side, and you're more the Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. So every morning we'd have to drive, and it takes close to almost 2 hours to drive across.
Wow.
And that was the worst. I mean, in the back of a S10 on a highway doing like, I don't know, 75 miles an hour in the back of a truck just to go sling hot tar every day. Yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah, rough.
Worst job ever. Great money, worst job ever.
That was back when you could ride in a flat bed, the back bed.
Yeah, exactly. You can't do that these days.
We used to love to do that as kids.
Here. They still do that here.
Not here.
No. In the back of there in a fetal position with a blanket trying to sleep on the way there. No, thank you. Shenanigans.
Well, it sounds like good pay, but yeah. One time I had to help somebody put a roof on, right? And I'm not handy, and I'm not very well coordinated. So somebody asked me, "Hey, can you help us? We're putting a roof on." And I was like, "I don't know how to put a roof on." And they're like, "Well, we can put some tar paper on there." So I was tacking the tar paper on, and I slipped, right? And so when I slipped, I started sliding off the roof. I grabbed the tar paper, and it went down, and I fell off the roof, and then ripped the tar paper off, put on there. And I said, "Look," I said, "I moved that." I said, "Do you want me to come back?" They're like, "Nope, you're done for the day. You just turn off all the work you just did." Luckily, I didn't get hurt too bad because it was just like a 1-story roof, but it was very unpleasant. But yeah, I didn't have to help after that, so it was. All right. Well, very good. Sounds like a rough one. All right. Who's next? Crappy
Are we on
jobs,
bad or
Raise?
good?
We're still crappy.
We're still on the bad.
Bad.
We're still on the bad ones. I think it's
You
my
wanna go,
turn.
Raise?
Maybe it's Raise. Raise, is it your turn?
Second crappy job. I'll just go ahead and go with the fast food experience.
Oh, no.
Because my first job was at Long John Silver's. 4 deep fat
Long John
fryers
Silver's. Oh,
that you
man.
cooked everything in.
Mm-hmm.
And while I was there, I was closing one night and we got robbed.
Oh, God.
They came in the back door and had knives and had us against the wall and everything.
What was it, that Chinese
Did they get
street
all the
gang? What
fish
do you mean
sticks?
they have knives?
I
They
know.
take all the
Well,
fish
that was
sticks,
back
or
then
just-
when knives were what they had, not guns.
Someone's jumping, hits you with the switchblade.
Now they put it up against the manager's neck, so it's kind of like
Give
the
us
manager?
everything or we'll kill him.
Was
Well,
he a
he's
pool
not.
manager or one of those ones that you just like, go ahead, make my day? You know what I mean?
but he was actually much taller than the guy that was robbing us.
He's like, don't move.
So he really was.
We got the arm in
Up
here.
with the knife.
We're all slicing.
throat. But like, and they directed me into a corner, and I'm sitting there hearing this screaming and everything, and I'm like looking down because they had set me in the corner right in front of the sledgehammer we used to bust up the ice in the cooler, and I'm just like, if they come at me, I'm not going without taking one of them with me.
I'm gonna sled somebody.
So what ended up happening? Did they robbed y'all and left?
Basically, they stole that day's money and took off.
As
And
many
they
hush
took the
puppies as they
manager
could
with- did they
carry.
take the manager with
As many hush puppies as they can carry.
That was the day that Ray became the new manager.
All you had to
That's
do is
great.
follow
Oh,
the
God.
trail of hush puppies.
That was the day Ray's thought, I'm sure there's a better job out there.
Yeah.
Here,
I'm sure.
take your stupid pirate hat. I'm out.
You're saying this was the last day on the job? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty
Listen,
close.
30-something years in retail, knock on wood, I personally have never been robbed.
That's good. That's really good.
But I'll tell you, all my stores have been robbed. I just have always been lucky and not been
Now
there.
look at you. Yeah, there you go.
I don't work a lot of
Well, a
nights.
good planner won't put herself there, so.
I had an attempted robbery once. He thought he was smart, but I outsmarted him.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
He came in and he asked for change for $1. I went to open the register before I could even put my hands on it. He reached over with a box cutter.
Oh dear.
I pushed the drawer closed, backed up because there's a space between the back wall and the register. Grabbed the phone, hit 911. Yeah, I'm getting robbed or attempted robbery. He took off.
Dumbass stands there.
Everybody says, "Why didn't you just let him have the money?" I'm like, "Why? There was no threat to me. Like, I wasn't scared."
You're not a box, right? How could he cut you? You're not a box.
I mean, a
right?
box cutter, seriously. The blade's like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm gonna nick your main artery if you don't give me your. What, buddy?
Get out of here, man. You know, close the door, back up, grab the phone. He took off.
Double deal pizza delivery driver.
That's
Oh,
one thing
pizza
I never
delivery.
did. Never delivered
Brutal.
pizza.
Never delivered anything.
That 30-minute driver. Oh god, I can only imagine
Oh.
how dangerous that was.
Mr. Cajun had a cousin that was a pizza delivery driver, and he was killed. So I would never
Oh.
advise that.
Yikes.
Mystery boxes.
Yeah.
All right, so mine is I worked at a department, okay, and it's just a local one. It's called People's Department Store, and I was the store manager. And it wasn't. There were times where it wasn't that bad, but they kept moving me to these other departments because they wanted you to work all the different departments. So mainly, when I worked in the men's department, I was fine. I mean, people would come in there and ask me things. And whatever.
Oh, no.
Then they moved me to the shoe department, right? So I'm working. We're in the shoe department, and it's just like Al Bundy said, the worst job ever. Okay, I go in there. A guy would come in. He's like, "I want a pair of shoes. I need this," and I go back there and give him one pair of shoes. Okay, fine, that was it. a woman would come in, and again, I'm not, let's not get too crazy. I need 1,000 of these, and there's all the different colors, size from 2 to 20. I'm like, you don't know the size of your foot. I said, you want me to measure your foot? I know the size of my foot. And I was like, come on now, let's not, So I went and grabbed all these boxes, pull them out, trying them on. There's crap flown everywhere. I'm putting all this different stuff on. I'm like, oh, come on. And then one lady came in, and so I give her the boxes, and she looked at me and goes, in my day, she was older, in my day, a man would put a shoe on a foot. And I was like, I'm not touching your foot. I was like, look, they don't pay me enough to touch your foot. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. She got all pissy, went to the store manager, so I'm out of the shoe department. So they try to figure out another department to stick me in. They stuck me in the ladies department, right? So I'm in the ladies department, and the woman comes over, and she goes, I'm looking for, a size, 8. I'm looking for a size 8. And I looked at her, and I'm like, you don't look like a size 8. And she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, well, I've got a measuring tape here if you want me to try. So I go like this. And she's like, I was like, it looks like it's 24, 25. It's like 20. No, that's not how women's clothes work. So I got kicked out of that department. So they moved me over to the lingerie department. I'm in there for a while. And then I'm the perv guy. And the man and the woman. And I'm just like, look, I'm working over here. Okay. So yeah. It didn't work out. I worked in a lot of different departments.
Working it all right.
Yeah, I was working. Kept moving me from different departments. But you're on your feet all the time. If you never worked in like a department store, you're on your feet all day. I remember opening the store one day, and they're like, yeah, we don't have anyone to close the store. Can you close the store? So I worked from like 7 o'clock in the morning all the way till midnight. And I was getting ready to leave, and they're like, well, we have somebody that cleans the floor. Somebody's got to watch them while they do it. I basically was almost there 24 hours. I was like, don't you go crazy. I am not getting paid
supervise.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So I didn't get robbed or anything, but my soul was taken. Okay, so
my soul was robbed of joy.
I was robbed of my joy for that something. I'm very fragile, Rays. Okay, I would have cried if they robbed. Okay, so I'm just okay. So
I make the robber feel bad. I'm sorry, kid.
Sassy, if somebody tried to rob me with a box cutter, I would say, would you like paper or plastic for me to put the money in? Because I would have just as quickly as, let me get that for you, sir. Can I get the door for you?
As a retail manager, one of the things I tell my cashiers all the time, I don't care. If they come in and they're robbing you, give them what they want because it's not worth your life. Because
and everybody told me that. They were like, why didn't you just give him the money? Because, like, it was,
but now it's guns and stuff, so that's so
yeah.
Now he's gonna tell his buddy.
Do you want me to carry it in your car? Do you want a soda to go with it? I mean, let me know.
I didn't feel threatened, is what I'm trying to say. Now, if he would have came in and been like trying to reach over the counter or jump the counter, or whatever, then that'd have been a different story. But when I shoved the drawer closed, grabbed the phone, and he took off, I mean,
Let me get you a box so you can carry some.
I know. I'd be like, okay, do you want a soda, some chips? What do you want to go with this one?
We got a dolly back there you could use.
Well, don't forget the safe is down here. Would you like the combination?
Start suggesting shit. That beer is really good back there. You might want to grab a couple of those.
Well, they do a lot of check. I did have not my store, but one of the other stores in a company that I worked for that I actually had covered in a few times. They had been robbed 3 times within a month. They found out that every time they were robbed, ironically, it was the same manager on duty. And come to find out, after the 3rd robbery, when they got the guy on camera, it was her boyfriend.
Oh, no, don't shoot.
Yeah.
Looks left, looks right. Okay, go.
Don't forget to grab the toilet paper.
I mean, but all 3 times, and let him go in the office and open the safe, and they loaded each time. Because when I went to cover, I'm like, why am I covering? They're like, oh, the manager's out. She's still traumatized because she was robbed a 2nd time, and I went, well, I don't want to be in this store.
She's traumatized.
He's going to spend all that money he just robbed.
But then it comes out, come the 3rd robbery, she was working again, and when the guy came in, they actually had hired security. When the guy pulled the gun, security dropped to the floor in a fetal position. And so, you know, he didn't do anything, but he got a good look at the guy. So that kind of helped them realize it was her boyfriend.
See, took advantage of it. Could have got away with it too if it wasn't for you
Too
damn
greedy.
kids.
Too greedy.
Yep.
Too greedy. Went back.
All right.
Nope.
All right, fun stuff. All right, it's that time again. Hashtag. We'll do second hashtag this time. Second hashtag in.
Second hashtag.
See what we got.
All right, you guys. Well, you know the drill. We'll give you guys a little bit for the hashtag. If you're new to the show, or you're catching this on the rewind, you're going to want to hit that subscription, that notification bell, future videos, future content like this with Bearded Barbarian, Collectibles, and the Barbarian Horde. Tonight's awesome, amazing guest, Mama J, Sassy Cajun, Ray's Chaos.
Even Ray's.
Hashtag box cutter robbery.
And you can catch the show most Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern, on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles channel. And make it a short hashtag, guys. Third one in.
Second.
Sorry, Mama. What were you saying? Second one.
It was the second one.
Yeah,
So
but
it's Cajun, but he misspelled it.
I was
Did he
going to
not?
say, so is it Cajun or is it the misspelled word?
Okay, John. Sounds like an anime character.
We'll do Cajun, but C-A-J-U-N, right? Is that what it is? She's got an I in there. That's not right. Don't put the
Yeah,
I.
there's an I in there.
Okay, you're going to have to do it yourself there, strange dog. Cajun. C-A-J-U-N. Unless I missed something. Sassy, did I miss something? Is there a new spelling?
A
of
new
Cajun?
spelling?
No.
Okay. Cajun. C-A-J-U-N.
RoboCop Sassy. Pops Mafia got it.
Yeah, there you go. Pops Mafia.
There you go, Mike.
Mama J. Okay. All right. So just C-A-J-U-N, not the other one. Okay. All right. Very good. Not the alternative spelling.
There you go.
There you go. All right. It's that time for good jobs. We're going to do a round of good jobs. Okay?
Good.
And hopefully
Good
there's
jobs.
another good job that you had. So.
Mhm.
All right. Who's first? Who would like to go first?
Good job.
Race,
Good
did you
job.
have another good job? Have you had another good job, or is that pretty much it?
Oh, I've had awesome jobs.
Oh, great.
Well,
Second, I'll
You
go
have to
with,
tell us. That's part of it.
I was going to say, we're riveted.
Okay, we're imagining. We have to imagine the phrase as, and then
I had gone back in my head. I was just reminiscing.
Right. That's good television. We're just sitting here staring. I mean, that's. You have to keep things
I was
moving.
waiting
you
for
know.
the wavy lines to show up and go to a flashback.
There you go.
No,
Tell us
much
one of
like
these is amazing.
Mama J, I was the manager of a video store for about 4 years. And yeah, it was awesome. I mean, technically I was the assistant manager, but the actual manager never showed up, so I basically did everything. And yeah, that's where my extensive movie knowledge where you're always
that's
like,
where that came from.
Ray's always comes up with stuff that nobody's ever heard of. Yeah, that's
He watched every damn thing they had.
pretty
You
much.
were in that video store where nobody knew any of the titles. This was some rando store that had strange-o titles. Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, like people would come in with the most vague description of a movie, and I'd usually come up with it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I go ahead and give you the answers when you start describing what movie you think I'm talking about when I ask a trivia question.
Mhm.
That's why I can usually figure out what you're talking about.
It's about with that guy thing and did the other thing. Remember that? That's good.
The woman that had the brother of the guy that held the boombox over his head.
Yeah, there you go.
Manager.
That's fun.
I remember that one. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to you. I know what you're talking about.
Did you ever have the staff picks collection? Like they would have the staff picks and you'd have all like your choices. Did they
No.
do that at your store or no?
No, they never did. Well, we never did that.
He would have got fired. They'd be like,
All mine
gonna
would have
have
been
to
in
have
the
a-
other room anyway. So
write you up. The curtain room.
My brother had that, and they had the staff picks on this thing, and he put it on there. And I would go in there. I was like, which movies don't I want to see? All the ones on this list here. You know what I mean? So these are the worst movies ever. They're terrible.
If he likes them, then they're
If he likes them, I hate them.
I'm like, what kind of staff works here? They're picking these crappy movies.
That's right.
All right, who put Human Centipede on the list?
though it was fun going to other video stores, after I worked there, and seeing employees that I was figuring out what their customers wanted when I was just overhearing them talk, and they're struggling, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not helping. I don't get paid here.
Employees like, hey, you need a job?
So you worked in a video store, and then you would go to other video stores? That seems unnecessary. I'm not really sure.
No, the video store that I worked at, I eventually didn't work at, and
they still didn't have the internets going the way they do now. So
Right.
you still had no choice but to go into a video store.
Sure, when I worked at Blockbuster, we were still giving away AOL discs. Here, go home and install your AOL.
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
those were fun to throw.
I think I still have 2 of them unopened somewhere.
Now I remember my wife actually when I met her, she was working at a video store, which is but I met her through a friend, my sister, but she was working at a video
your
store.
Sister's
and she
your
always,
friend? I don't understand what the happening.
Friend
What
or
did
your
you-
sister?
a friend and my sister.
Of your sister.
So we'll just say
Your
that.
sister's friend, or your friend of your
there you
sister?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, both. But they used to always give her, and back then it was VHS. But there was always, you know how we got this banner going on the bottom? It always had that going across the screen.
Oh yeah, because they were pre-released movies.
Yeah, screeners.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
used to
all I
get
got
those
to
from a
watch out.
friend of mine.
Pre-releases, taking you back. That was a while back. Holy smokes!
Oh yeah, because I used to get those too all the time, and you have that stupid thing going across the bottom while you're trying to watch a movie.
And I think about that like these days, and I'm like, damn, why was I not smart enough to just grab some of the multiple amazing movie posters that I could be rich right now if I had my hands on.
Trust me. Do you know how many posters I
Oh.
let go out that back door into the garbage or home with other employees? Because I'm like, I don't want those. I do have a Pokemon poster from when I worked at Blockbuster, and a couple other ones. Probably not worth anything, but the Pokemon one probably is.
Oh,
but,
for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, all back from when I worked at Blockbuster. But again, I let most of them go. It's like I don't know where to put all that up,
Yeah, a bunch of movie posters, man. Oh, I remember getting some good ones, though.
I know Collector's Conquest went to this local video store that was shutting down in his area a few years back, and he got a few things.
Yeah, we were giving them away too. I mean, I brought home. My mom still has them probably in her garage. She has a cardboard Elvira, a cardboard. God, I don't even remember. I think a Rod Stewart and a couple other ones that I would pick up at local music stores or movie stores, and I would be like, "Hey, can I have that when you guys are done? I'll come get it right when you call me."
yeah. Which I've done that a couple times at GameStop. I got a couple sick, like Funko posters and Star Wars Lego poster. That's some pretty good ones. You just gotta ask; they'll put your name on it.
Because a lot of times the employees don't want them anymore because they have too many.
Yeah, for sure.
This isn't when you were pretending to be an employee at GameStop. You get one of those GameStop shirts. You just go in there and just pretend like it's yours.
I actually got one right here.
There you go.
There you go. This is one.
Oh, I thought he was going to pull out a work shirt.
We got the Star Wars.
That's a cool one.
Lego poster.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dig it.
It's badass. The Skywalker Saga. Yeah, all you can do is ask. They don't. I mean, they put posters up at GameStop, and it's only for like a month.
Yeah,
maybe.
not very long.
And then they go to the trash or they go to somebody. So you just got to say something.
Yep.
You just need to be somebody, right?
Anybody claim that?
And as long as you shop there and they see your face a lot, they're
Right.
more apt to give it to you.
Yep.
One of the fun things we had at the video store was they'd give us those big window decal things,
Mhm.
but like the store I had no windows, so we just had all these decals and everything. And then they sent us one for it was the sequel to The Nutty Professor with Eddie Murphy, and it was just huge, and it had all the faces of the different Eddie Murphy
Clumps.
characters.
It was the clump.
So, so I like basically took a boxer cutter for good purposes, and
Just happen to have one around, right?
I cut
Just-
the faces out of that and just pulled it off, and I went around and like several of my friends would randomly get one like on their bathroom mirror in the middle of the night. So they'd open it up and they're just me.
That's Eddie Murphy just open the medicine
like
cabinet.
grandma or like whatever. It was just like,
That's funny.
So you're saying you were in blackface? Is that what you're saying?
I was.
Is that what
The
happened?
mirror was.
No, they were. Okay, right.
Or they thought they were
Hey,
when they looked in
Denzel.
there.
Zone.
All right.
To the dead
Oh, fun
zone.
stuff. Fun stuff. Video store. Okay. Sounds good. I never worked in a video store. That would have been a cool job. I spent a lot of time in the video store, especially in the special section at the back of the video store. But that's, that's
Behind the curtain. Just looking
You
at
had
the
a time
covers.
limit in my store.
I would pretend like I was confused. I didn't know what was happening.
Looking for those
I
bat
was looking
removal
for the
videos.
bathroom, yeah.
Right.
No, he was
Is
looking
this
for
about right here?
he was looking for the bat removal videos. You know.
Right. That's exactly right. Some kind of removal. All right, very good. Let's see. Oh, whose turn next? Good job.
Who is next?
A good
Who's
job.
got something?
Good
Another
job.
good job.
Good job.
Hmm?
Good job.
I'll go.
Good jobs, huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
I worked with my friend's father, a bunch of me, my best friend, our friend, the girl whose father it was, a bunch of us, probably like 5 or 6 teenagers. We worked with my friend's father one summer painting inside and cleaning, like more like we would do the painting and stuff because he did a lot of remodeling on houses or like updates and stuff. But he would never tell us whose house we were at because a lot of times we were up in Hollywood or other places, and that's where he did a lot of his work. But I do know that one day we were in a house that we were painting, and the owner showed up, and the owner happened to be Joel Silver, who at that time, Lethal Weapon was being released, so that was a big movie. And he showed up. I remember he gave us T-shirt. He gave us all kinds of movie memorabilia and stuff, and but he was the only person we ever got to meet while we were doing it. But it was a fun job seeing all the different houses and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Sounds cool. All right.
Nice.
Fun one. Fun
Nice.
one. All right, what do you got, y'all? Anything else? Like I said, if there's, it doesn't have to be a job
Anything
you've
else?
had. If there's a job you would like to have.
Yeah, I'm running out of fun jobs I had.
Yeah.
I guess that.
I'm trying to think
You
of a
said
fun
painter,
job
and I
I
was
would
like,
like to have, but I can't.
All right, well, go ahead.
Good job. Good job.
No, I was trying to think of a fun job I'd like to have because I really haven't had any great jobs.
I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
enjoyed
yeah,
the company at the painting job. You know, it was all my
That's
friends. We all hung
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, to be honest with you, most of the jobs I've had, I really enjoyed. It's because the people who I work with in
Yeah.
a lot of cases. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And there, to be, it just makes me look like a grim beaver. But when I've left jobs, I've cried, like at going away parties and stuff, because people adore me. I mean, I know that's hard to believe, but they do. People, it's very sad.
I usually leave the job giving them one opinion.
But it is kind of sad because I just like you always say, well, I'll remember you, blah blah blah. I don't remember. I don't really talk to people after I leave, etc.
You can't remember who's in what movie, so yeah.
That's right. I mean, who's the
That's why I call everybody buddy.
That's right. Hey, buddy. That's right.
Hey, buddy.
I'm prepared for when I have my mind total, and I'm really good to go. I think. So, yeah, but I really do enjoy the jobs where I work with, because you work with a lot of people. Sometimes the people you work with are not the best people to work with, so it's kind of, even if it's a decent job, it kind of takes away the joy out of it for sure. So, but yeah, anyway. So,
Brings me to my
a job that you'd like to have. How about that? Like, For me, I'm going to go. I'll say this: a job that I always wanted to have as a child was a lawyer. I always wanted to be a lawyer, and my wife tells me that I probably should have been a lawyer because every discussion we have is a legal case, and she's always fighting to win the argument. But I won't let that ever happen. Like most people, are like, look, just let your wife win, so you don't have to sleep on the couch a lot. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Can't let myself lose an argument for anything. So, kind of my.
He breaks out like a folder with a portfolio. Okay, Exhibit A.
Right. That's right.
It's just, you got a dry erase board. It's like work.
Exactly right. Like my wife's like, well, you never do this, and I'll like, sometimes your wife will bring up all these things. I do that to her all the time. So what about this? And what about this? And what about this? And that? Mm-hmm. How about that? I win.
All this
I'll
on
wear
who's
her
going to
down
cook the
until
soup.
she leaves the room. So, I missed my calling.
A good job.
Good job or job you want? Yeah, or a job.
All right. Well, because I was going to go off of your last one, so good job would be what I'm doing right now, which is pool maintenance in Florida. I don't know about the rest of the country, but I'm telling you, great job. Love my job. Nobody bosses me around. No, nobody bosses me up. I am in charge of myself. I clean pools. I'm not stuck in one spot all day long, like on a construction site or stuck in a store or cooking food all day. No, I'm out and about. Beautiful, beautiful Southwest Florida. Experience animals, great people. Some of these people I've known for close to 20 years. Made a bunch of awesome relationships with a bunch of awesome people that I call up at any time. Like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna come over. We're gonna hang out. And just, I love it. I love it. Yeah, cleaning pools in Florida, man. You meet all kinds of interesting. Because Florida, we're very diverse with we got everybody from California, New York, a lot of Canadians, a lot of Ohioans. I mean, all over the country. They all want to come to Florida. We're full, by the way, so quit coming here, okay?
You never. You always build up. You can just.
I forgot to tell you, we're going to be in Orlando in September.
September.
The
Okay.
very
Lock your doors.
We're going
Lock
to
your doors.
Universal?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He loves
Just
people
see if I
just
can
dropping.
get up there.
Just show up at his door and do one of these. Hey, Jake, how you doing? No, can we come in?
Just,
Well,
Bring him.
hey, bring your
him a
tents.
scurry pop, and he'll help you out with whatever you need.
I mean, what
Just love them cougars.
the Airbnb
That's
we
right.
rented has a pool, so I might need a pool guy.
There you go. Well, some of these people, I got one lady where every year I help her put up her Christmas tree. Because her
Oh,
husband passed away a few years back and promised I'd look, could you make sure you look after? Oh, yeah, no problem, man. About a year later, he didn't, he's an old man. But, yeah, it's a beautiful thing, the cougars. Which is crazy. I've been cleaning pools over 20 years. I've been doing pools. I've never been hit on by a cougar. Maybe I should start wearing a Speedo. Maybe they'll speed things
That's the
up.
problem. You're not wearing a Speedo.
Yeah.
That'll speed things up. And maybe
I'm
I'll
not
do
sure
that.
that's the problem. I mean,
you can wear the thing. You can wear the thing that Fox has, that sling thing.
Ah, there you go. The boar rat, the full
Yeah.
boar rat.
Yeah.
banana hammock. Is that what they call it? What is it?
A banana.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Is
Yeah.
that what it is? Okay, yeah.
I think that was just underwear that he stretched out all over his whole body.
It's back when he had a wedgie, and they just they pulled it up over his head, it became atomic, and that's what it is.
Honestly, I've done all kinds of construction, and I cleaned pools for a little while and tried to go back to construction. Was like, what are you doing, idiot? No, go back to cleaning pools. Freedom. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, and it's warm. You get in the pool, and you're good.
Oh,
right?
that
You're
was
in the pool
always
all day long.
benefit too. I need to go swimming. I'm talking mansions too. Oops, splash.
Darn it.
If you've got to go,
You're like, man, we got
you
a
got a toilet right there, too, right?
If you gotta go,
You just got to go. You just got to let it rip. Now, I'm not sure about number 2. That seems like trouble. But I mean, basically, number 1, it's just another chemical for the pool.
Which brings me a story one time because they tell you swim anytime you want, and I got a lot of seasonal customers where they're only down for like 2-3 months out of the whole freaking year. So it's like, hey, I decided to go swimming one day, so I'm swimming in this guy's pool, and then I grab a float. I'm floating on the floaty, eyes closed, and I hear, "Hey, Chase, how you doing?" I turn around, there he is. Yeah, we just got in. Son of a... Two of us. Oh man, I'll get out now. I'll tell you, you're fine. You're fine. I just want to say hi. Okay, and the door's shut. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I can get out of here fast enough. It's pretty awesome, man. I gotta say. Are you clean my porch? Both.
All right, very good. Did everyone go, or where are we?
No, I have something that I would like to do. I would like to be, which is not too late, but I'd love to be a real estate agent, to be able to go and look at nice houses and try to sell to people, and I think that would be kind of fun.
Be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought that would be
like
cool.
it could be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, get a chance to try to sell something to somebody, or just go into somebody's house and just say, "Hey, I want to sell this," even if it's not for sale. That sounds like it'd be cool. People will do that. They just go in and just like people are away and they'll just sell somebody's house.
Yeah, that would be kind of messed up. Or you just move in and they say you have to move.
Oh, thanks a lot. That's exactly what just happened to me.
That's why I said it. I was listening to you talk about it the other day.
Them scumbags. They hit me up Saturday.
Was somebody living in that place now that you were at?
6 p.m. What? Was somebody living here before?
No, is somebody living in the other house where you were at?
Oh yeah, I've met him already because I had to go over there and get my damn mail. She was a wonderful lady. She actually invited me over, which was weird.
You could have stayed. You could have just said, "Why can't you just stay here?" It's all good.
But these jerks, man, they hit me up Saturday around 6 talking about we got a house show. We're going to show the house on tomorrow.
The house you're in now?
Yeah, 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. I'm like, Super Bowl. You do realize it's Super Bowl Sunday, right?
I would be like, no, you're not.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I know, but we really got to get this sold. Okay, well, hope they don't mind because it's going to be loud and obnoxious, but okay.
So they're selling it and then they may live in it? Is that what you're saying? Or is it?
No, I got my lease holds true. I can break the lease because they're trying to sell it. So if I find another spot, I can dip out and get most of my money back. But yeah, my lease, I could stay here for a year while they try to sell it. That's why I was telling the wife the other day. I'm like, the lady's asking too much, first off, so she's never going to sell it, and that's annoying because I'm telling her, like, listen, you need to lower the price because we're going to be just doing this round and round for the next year because no one's going to buy this.
And I wouldn't want people coming all the time looking at the house I'm living in.
Right. Sell it now. Hurry up. Get it done so I don't have to deal with this crap on the weekends. So
or you're going to pay, or you're going to deduct some rent while I'm being inconvenienced.
That's going to be my next step.
The thing about it is, too, the market right now, if it doesn't sell within 6 months, or even 3 months, it'll just sit and sit and sit and sit because, like he said, they want way too much for that. Way
$349,000 they want for this house. $349,000.
You know what a $349,000 house looks like in California?
No, I don't want to know.
Okay, because I don't think that. First of all, it can't be more than 1 bedroom.
This is 3 bedroom.
Yikes.
Yeah.
3 bedroom
I
pool.
can't be more than 1 bedroom.
It was built in 1969. I have 1 outlet in my damn kitchen.
Oh.
1.
Do you have like an extension cord, like 9 things?
Oh yeah, I got 1 coming out from underneath the cabinet because the dishwasher is plugged in. There's an extra outlet there.
The average cost for a house, like in the neighborhood where I live, is about $800,000 to $900,000. And that's on the lower end.
I have a friend. Her husband has a house right outside of LA, and it's kind of in a hood neighborhood, and they could get $1 million for this house.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. If my parents sold their house, easily $1 million.
It's around the house.
And it's 3-bedroom.
Yeah, they're about to sell. That way they can buy a bunch of acres over here.
That's what my mom said. She said if we sell our house, we can buy property with 2 houses in another state.
Yep, you sure can.
So
That's insane. That's
2 or 3
insane.
houses, really.
yeah.
Yeah.
A
very
rent
happy
here,
Virginia,
or
we don't have
if you're
our-
renting an apartment, a 1-bedroom apartment runs you anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 sometimes.
Yeah, I was watching a show the other day, and they were trying to rent a house in LA, and a 3-bedroom house monthly was like, wait, let's see, hold on, 15,000 a month. I'm like,
That's cheap. Oh no, 15,000. No, you're right. Yeah, that's
15,000.
that's not out of the normal.
That's insanity. I'm paying $2,100 for an old house that I hate.
My friend lives in Torrance.
I mean-
He lives in a 3-bedroom house, but it's tiny and it's 2 stories, so all the bedrooms are upstairs, and it's a tiny place.
Tiny
right?
home.
It's a back house. Okay, they have a little tiny yard, and she pays $29.50 a month for it.
Wow.
My God.
Wow.
It's not cool.
All right.
Not cool. Not cool.
Mhm.
Oh,
All right, y'all. Well, that sounds
So-
interesting. So yeah, did you go or no?
For which one?
Republican houses, Wisconsin.
Oh, we're live right now. Did you knew that, right?
Yeah, but I lost track of where we are. I've done.
Let me put a bookmark.
Good
in it for you.
jobs,
I mean,
bad
let's
jobs.
start paying attention here.
I've done
I'm
2
looking at
good
my
jobs.
page.
He's already
do a
done
good
2
job.
good and 2 bad, right? Are we?
This
We're
is the second good one. Yes.
he's already did
Yeah,
that.
I did that. I did that one. The video store.
Oh, the video. I asked you, and that's all you had to say. Yes. So what? You made me go through all that when you could have just said yes.
Well,
Okay?
yeah, I went through the whole you not paying, telling me I wasn't paying attention when you weren't paying.
You weren't paying attention. I told you that because you weren't. See, this is why at work people listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I say, scram. All right, very good.
Off with it.
It's been
You're getting as bad as JKL.
nah. All right, everyone. So it's time for our
Bird.
next poll here on our giveaway. Where are we at, Chase?
We are at 18 entries, and there looks to be around 19 of you guys. So one of you guys hasn't hit that hashtag yet.
Well, it might be me because I sure
Hashtag
did.
yet.
So yeah, we'll give you another 30 seconds. Go ahead and put it in Cajun. No I. in Cajun. Just like there's no I in teen, there's no I in Cajun. Okay, so just remember.
Okay. Go up there.
Oh, we're now up to 20 entries. Even better. All right, great. I think we're good. I think we're good, Chase. Why don't we go ahead and do this then?
All right. You guys know the drill. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. And if you're catching this on the rewind or you're new to the channel, you're going to want to hit that notification bell and that subscription for future videos, future content like this with the Bearded Barbarian and the Barbarian Horde. We do this thing sometimes, most Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles channel.
We
appreciate
religiously
every
do
single one
it
of you guys.
unreligiously.
Appreciate you guys hanging out with us this evening. And yeah, let's get this thing going. We'll give you guys 9 seconds. Get that hashtag in. All right, everyone. Good luck. Good luck. Let's get gotta line up the balloons. Or no, we'll go bananas. We'll go bananas. All right, you guys. In 3, 2, 1, go. There it is. We're going bananas. Chase is king.
Okay, Rig.
Hashtag rigged.
That's
There
twice.
it
2 for 2 tonight. All right, good stuff. right, Chase.
Instead of gifting it, since Sassy gifted the first one, we're going to draw it again. We're going to draw it again, folks. I know
No,
you
go ahead
guys
and gift it to
hang
somebody.
on.
Gift it to somebody. No, go ahead.
Gift it to somebody. You want me
Yeah,
to
let's
gift
make
it
it
to
fun.
somebody?
Yeah,
Okay,
why
I
not?
will.
Try to
I'll
gift it to
gift
somebody that you think hasn't gotten one before. Let's do that.
Okay, I think I found him right here. We're gonna
Okay.
gift it to. We're gonna gift it to
All right.
That's
Wow.
it. Jezza-Rose.
Jezza-Rose.
Okay. Now, what about this picture?
And the only reason you're gifting it to Desert Rose is because they knew the band that you wanted.
Damn right.
I knew that too. I was thinking the same thing.
Because she likes Opeth.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking the same thing.
And
I was
she's
like,
new.
yeah.
And hey,
I mean, I thought it was great. When I listened to it, it was
I
really
did too.
good. I really did like it. I think earlier I didn't listen to it, which is
it is a very
But,
beautiful
man,
song.
fine,
It's
I
not
did.
what you'd think Chase would send you.
what is it?
Opeth rules.
It's hip hop.
It's not what you think. No, I said it's a very beautiful album and a
I see.
very beautiful song, and it's not something you would expect me to send to you. Like, check out this song, bro. This is the kind of music that you want to sit and chill to, have some wine. Just
Now,
look at
let
the
me ask you a
sunset.
question. If I listen to it and I hate it, should I tell you I hate it or pretend
Absolutely.
like I would? What would you prefer?
Absolutely. That way we can move on. I can try to find
Absolutely. Which? You want me to
Tell me if
pretend?
you hate it. If you hate
Let me
it,
tell you if
tell
I
me.
hate it. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. If you like it,
I'm
then
pretty sure. I
awesome.
don't like to tell people that I hate things. So
Well, with music, especially me, it's like I really want you to like it. But if you don't, let me know, and I'll try to find something in your
need the pop
wheelhouse that you
He'll
might
just
not
run
have
it.
ever
You
heard
wouldn't show the
before.
pop stack
I
at all.
love turning people on to new
You'll
music
just
that they've
send you
never.
some
You
hip-hop
would, but
music.
we're not going
like.
to show you the pop stack.
I know. I was like, guys, want to show her the picture?
You have to imagine what you want.
Well, I was
Do you
waiting
remember
for
what
him.
was
Is
there?
this the
Let's go
same
back.
picture? Is this the right picture?
It's the right picture. I deleted the other
Okay.
one. Thank you.
There you
All
go.
There you
All
go.
right, we got a new picture. No snake face though. The snake
No
face was
snake.
taken earlier. So
There might be
pick
one,
your
another one
prize,
back
my
there, but
dear.
I'm not going to.
Pick your prize. I don't need the pick. There's still some fire up there.
Jasker. All right, Jasker.
Though.
From The Witcher.
Jasker it is.
Witcher.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just make sure to go ahead and follow me at Bearded Barbarian Collectibles on Instagram. Tell me your address. Remind me what you got because I'm terrible at that. So, and I'll make sure to get a box up and send out. Congratulations on new persons. I like that. It's fun stuff. All right, good stuff.
That's the best.
All right. We're going to do one more round just of the bad ones. You can forget about good things and just go negative, and I'll give you a chance to come up one more time to think of something. It was in negative. If you can't think of another negative job, then think of a job that you really hate to have and try to describe why you would. Okay?
One of those guys that clean out portalets.
Yes!
Is that right?
Worst job
You had
ever.
this
Come
job,
on.
or was
You
this a
gotta
job
be
you
kidding me, man.
we were at Mardi Gras Tuesday, and one of the portalets were locked, and we were like, it must have locked by itself. So we had the cop come open it. He opened that door. Everybody said, "No, lock it, close it back. No, lock it."
Burn it. Burn it.
Trey said there was poop all over the walls.
Oh, no.
Everywhere.
Well, hell to the no.
Yeah, they're like, lock it back. We don't need to use that one. Yeah, I could never do that. That's,
Here we go. Here we go.
But you have experience. Was it your first job? You were at home being a mom?
yes, but when it's your kid, it's different.
Right. Is it
When
is
it's
it really
your
different?
Kid, it is.
It is different.
You can handle
Yeah, when it's-
poop. You can handle poop. When
Listen,
it's
when
somebody
someone
else's,
else's child pees on you, when you're
yeah.
Something about the
Yeah.
DNA.
Or
I
like-
can deal with it.
throws
Or-
up. And,
when they give you a bottle to shake up and don't tell you the lid's not on it and it's full of friggin' breast milk,
yeah,
and you shake it and all of a sudden you're covered in somebody else's breast milk,
yeah.
yeah, it's not always a good thing.
Or the baby like spit up breast milk and it goes
This
all over
coffee's
your
a little
arm.
weird.
It's got a weird flavor in here.
I think you used the wrong bottle. That's not creamer, buddy.
Is this skim milk? No, skim
Which
milk.
job are we talking about now?
Somebody catch Ray's up. Where are we?
We went from porta potties to
Wow.
It
So
don't
Ray's
take
is going to be
long.
wet nurse.
A
The wet
job.
nurse is the other one. That's the other option.
We're back on
That
bad
was like-
jobs again. Or good
That is
jobs? I'm
another-
lost.
That is a job I would never want to do. Work in a nursing home, wiping old people's butts. Mm-mm. No.
Oh.
It's
it would be
all
fun spraying
craggy
them down
and
with giant
droopy
hoses.
Yeah, no.
A lot of poop talk in this, which
Yeah.
is not really the actual.
Up against the
It's
wall,
nothing
man.
new for you, Barbarian.
I've had my own problems.
Yeah, it's nothing new for you talking about
No,
poop.
but I'm not going to deal with anybody. I don't like dealing with my own poop, so I'm certainly not going to deal with somebody
I
else.
mean, we know because you stood in front of the door and let it all out. So
Well, you got to do what you got to do. You know?
I mean,
that's
yeah.
I blame the hotel for this. Okay, so
I
just
thought it
saying.
was the food.
Well, the food too. It wasn't me. It was everybody else's fault but mine. Okay?
Right. Right.
Right.
That's how it
Said
always
someone
is.
wished explosive
Right.
diarrhea while you're stuck in a traffic jam on you.
Right?
Yeah. It's
Never
bad.
good. Never
You're
trust a
driving,
fart.
you're like squinching your butt cheeks and making that face like, can
You're
we get out
planking.
the way?
And every light is red.
And then you like goosebumps on your arms because you got to go so bad. And you just,
And then once you get home, you're afraid to get out of the car. You're just like, ugh.
yes, yeah.
One wrong step and it
Yep.
could be over.
That's right.
It's like being on the bomb squad.
Grace
You
is
know what
like,
I mean?
I still
Sexy
don't know what
bombs in your
job we're
stomach.
talking about.
Running for the garden hose. I'm gonna need a towel.
You had that job. I just
Oh no.
All right,
Neighbors.
so who's next? Raise, what do you got for us? Either worst job that you had or job.
I think you've listed about every bad job now. At this point.
I'm sure there are plenty of others. I'm sure there are
Can
plenty
think of a
of
good one.
Can I get another one?
I think the sad part is I don't really have that many bad jobs, so I'm like, wow, I actually.
You were held up at gunpoint. Are you telling me there's no other jobs other than that? What are you talking about?
No,
Nothing
it was
below
a
that.
knife.
Oh, it was
It was
a
a knife.
Nice.
okay.
And
I
after
understand. Okay.
after having
thought that
those
was his
two
good job.
experiences, I wouldn't take bad jobs.
Well,
after
and he
that.
had a sledgehammer right beside him, so it really wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad of a job. Yeah, it sounds like. Anyway, all right. So you
Yeah,
can't think of anything else.
but yeah, I
Listen,
just,
my dad was robbed and got
As far as
robbed.
bad
He
jobs,
gave
no.
the guy the money.
Jeez.
And the guy still shot him, so he went chase him.
Real man. That might be.
He did. He shot my dad in the leg. This was back in the 80s. He shot my dad was a manager, a night manager at Chief's Auto as his second job. They came in, they stole the money. My dad gave them all the money, and then the guy shot him in the leg and took off.
Shit. He said, shoot me, you better kill me. Boom. You didn't kill me. Chase his
I know.
ass
My
down.
dad's like, what? He's like, I ain't gonna chase you anyways.
I gave you everything you wanted.
I know. He's like, damn it.
It's all because sassy.
Sorry.
Sassy and her box cutter. All right, very good. So, Mama J, what do you got for us?
Well, I used to work for a company called Factory to You. And what they were, I don't know if you have them in other places, but they were kind of like a Big Lots maybe, or a Pick and
Like
Save or
Kia?
something. They
Like
kind of fell
Kia?
into that same thing. They just sold a lot more clothing than those stores. I took the job as a manager, and they sent me to a store in Bell Gardens. And if you don't live in California, you don't know much about Bell Gardens,
Bell
but
Gardens.
it is not where you want to be.
No,
And every employee there had write-up files like this, and they weren't firing them. And then there was no public restroom, so customers would come in and use the dressing rooms and just do their business on the clothes in there. And not only that, but in the restrooms, I thought they were broke because I kept finding used toilet paper in the trash cans. Then I became aware that in some Hispanic households, that's what they do. They don't throw it in the toilet. They put it in the trash can.
Because they can't flush their toilet.
Oh, no.
And so, I didn't know that until then. And yeah, it was just a disgusting. I worked there, and then I asked for a transfer. They told me they'd give me a transfer. I waited a month. They didn't give me a transfer. Not only that, but upstairs you could see where they were stealing. And I think employees were living up there at one point. It was just crazy. And yeah, I don't even know
People
that I
were
made it
living
a
up
month before I quit.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. It was awful.
Freaking horrifying. It's
Yeah,
like
it
the
was
people
great.
under the stairs and shit.
I'm telling you, go upstairs. It was like a little house up there. I'm like, are people living up here?
They're,
Maybe it's
they're
like
cooking
it.
hot dogs over a Bunsen burner and shit. What the hell's going on around here?
Yeah, it was really bad. And I think they're called falas or something now. But again, I don't know if they exist outside of California.
Wow.
I've never heard of it.
I've never
Yeah,
heard of
never heard of
anything
it.
like that. So
All right, so for me, I did kind of a job, but I didn't really get paid for it. But if I had to do this job, exterminator. Okay, so I had I was living somewhere and there was a bat, and I think I've told this story. So and I was nude. Now normally, if you're an exterminator, you'd be
I
clothed.
had to throw that in there.
I'm
Did you?
afraid that this likely would be.
Wants
But
to
if
give
it,
you
at a
that
nudist
visual,
colony,
you know?
maybe if I was imagining if I was doing this at a nudist colony, this would probably be similar to some circumstances. But getting rid of bats or any badgers or any kind of wild animal sounds terrible. I mean, what a horrible job. And then like going in places, because I didn't know what it was at first, and then you have to deal with whatever it is too. Like going in with a broom or something, and you just have to get out. Be a
That's actually
raccoon
one
or
of the
be a
jobs I
bear or
wanted,
be
but it's more
any number.
called animal control, not pest control.
I know. I was like, I think that's a little different.
Yeah, that was on my list of good jobs that I want is animal control, and he's worst job.
Critter, small to medium critter control. I guess that's what we call it.
Grab him by the snoot,
No,
throw him in a bag.
No. I don't want to get bit. You're afraid someone gets bit and then you become that animal like a werewolf. So I don't want to get involved in it. Too dangerous.
if anybody's curious, Sassy was only going to come on tonight if Barbarian did not talk about that. But
It's
You
like,
can't-
damn it.
you can't put
It took her
limits on
months
it.
to get
I
that
don't know.
visual out of her head. Now you just
Right.
planted the seed. Barbarian running down the damn hallway naked, running from a bat.
Listen, every story that he tells starts with, I was naked or I didn't have pants on.
This one time it had
You're
band
finding a
cam.
pattern. Okay? Very freeing. You know what I mean? So. Anyway, I make sure to look the drapes are pulled. I don't know what to tell you. Okay? When the drapes are pulled, all bets are off. That's all I can do. So. Although when somebody goes knocking at your door, then you gotta hustle. You know what I mean? Let's make
No,
it
you just sit quietly until they go away.
Yeah, he just freeze like a mime.
Well,
Yeah.
my wife sometimes will go and grab the door. One time she went and grabbed the door, and I was like, "Look, I'm not." I sprinted. I mean, I was like, it looked like a Sasquatch in the woods. If somebody had taken a picture of it, a blur, just streaking into the bathroom, just like, "What are you doing?" One time I was getting up out of bed, and she's like, the day, and she opens the day, and just the light comes streaming in. I'm just like, anybody could be looking. I'm just, what are we doing here?
The hairless Sasquatch.
Hairless? Well, no, I'm not that hairless. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, it's patchy, but there's a lot there. There's a lot there. Okay?
Man.
All
I don't
right.
have any more bad jobs. I
No,
know
any more
one job
jobs
I would really love to have: whiskey tester.
Oh, there you go.
I think you're supposed to spit it out, Chase. I think you get fired.
Well, rinse and spit. How many do we get though?
actually,
I just discovered
This spit
free-
one's really
free
good.
plug.
It's just like, look,
Revel Stoke. I don't know if you can read that.
It's
Shell
pecan
shock.
whiskey. Pecan.
Shell shocked pecan whiskey. It is
Pecan.
freaking amazing.
It's pecan.
It's pecan.
Oh, we're going. Oh, well, we're going to do that now.
Yeah.
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
Pecan is a toilet. Okay,
Banana.
you know that.
Pecan, right?
Banana.
It's a pecan.
Oh, piss boy. You know what I'm saying?
This bar.
well, if we're talking about jobs that we like to have. I mean, I'd love to be the guy that individually tests the condoms.
We're going there.
Well, okay, now if we're going for jobs we like, can I get the person who tests the edibles?
I'm not sure that works out. You know what I mean? You don't have any product.
I gotta have
somebody.
somebody. You can't
Somebody's
test
got to
that
be able
on
to tell
animals.
them if it's good or bad.
Animals don't talk. You
suppose.
can't test them on.
Sure you can. They can talk. You give them enough, they'll start talking.
Test them on animals.
Especially if you're taking them too.
Yeah, if you're taking them in, they should start talking.
You're like, whoa,
Yeah,
you're
right.
talking to me. Okay, this one's good.
These are good. Thumbs up.
Look what Dead Zone said. They test those on dudes.
The condoms.
The common.
Oh no.
All right. Well, anyway,
You walked in-
did everyone-
Well, this ended well.
Backfired.
we always start off very G-rated, and we end up very questionable.
It starts becoming Barbarian After Dark.
Yeah, Barbarian.
All of a sudden,
There
it's
you
talking
go.
about breast milk spilled on people and everything.
Right.
Listen, it's not fun to have breast milk spilled on you.
It's a real
Nobody
thing.
said it was.
It's not a very
I wanna-
pleasurable experience.
I want to
The only
apologize
thing
to
I
JKL.
can
I don't
say
think
is
there's any
at least
member in
the
the
breast
clip of
milk that got spilled on me, I have been friends with that person since we were 4 and 5. So
If not, you'd be getting a smackdown.
it's like nothing's closer than, she's like a sister. So,
Oh, man.
Well, very
All right,
good.
you
Everyone got a chance to go. Yes. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
very good.
yep.
Well, we
9
appreciate
o'clock,
everybody
9 o'clock.
coming out tonight. Hopefully, everybody had a fun time.
Yeah, man.
A lot of laughs, etc.
Absolute blast.
So, you know what
Oh,
time it is? We're going to go around the horn here. I'm sorry, go ahead. Jason, do you want to say something?
me?
Yes. The other
Sassy.
Chase. The other Chase.
I was like, how many cases are there?
There are several, apparently. I don't know.
No. Absolute blast hanging out with everybody tonight. I can't believe we got Sassy Cajun hanging out with us. Of course, the lovely Mama J and Mr. Ray's Chaos. 2 in a row.
Even
2 in a row.
Ray's.
I think that's a record for Ray's Chaos. I really do
Yeah,
think
that is
that's
a record. Well, 2 in a row for us is kind of a record, and then he showed up.
So, yeah, as Barbarian just now
I
mentioned.
mean, he wasn't
We'll go-
alert most of the time. We had to remind him multiple times of what was going on, but it was nice having him.
There's a delay. Something going on there. I don't
Yeah,
know if
but
it's a
it's
delay,
Yeah, he
delay
had a
here
delay,
or
I
on the
think,
internet,
for
but
some
we'll just-
Like
we'll just say
watching
a delay.
those Chinese movies in the 80s where they were thinking and then their mouth wasn't working with what was thinking. I don't know.
Yeah,
All the
yeah, I
Bruce
felt like I
Lee
was watching
movies.
one of those old Bruce Lee movies.
Yeah,
Totally,
Bruce
that's right.
Lee, be like,
I knew he had a name. Okay.
As
So we're
Barbarian
going to
was
go
saying-
around the horn and see
Yes.
what everybody's up to. How does that sound? All right, go ahead, Chase. Who wants to go
Let's
first?
go. Mama J, what you got going on? She's always dropping awesomeness.
I drop
What was
videos
today's?
every single day.
The MTV things
So-
are cool, man.
Yeah, I'm doing the MTV bag clips. I really want to get the Moon Man and the MTV logo and all that. So I may have to buy some more so I can get everything that I want.
Nice.
But I am doing videos. Not only that, but I don't know. I knew I had 4 packages of these somewhere and I couldn't find them. And I finally came across them. So I have 4 of these to open, but I have almost with what
I
Chase
got the
has for
ones
me,
she did.
will
I just
have
haven't sent them
everything.
yet. She's
But I
got
may
the whole.
get them in here. But I also have 4 of these, so I may steal Chase's thing and do 1 per video, just so we can
Nice.
see what's better. Because I'm going to tell you, I think the Oshis are better than the Funko cards.
That's
But if I do
100%.
1 of each per video, you'll be able to tell.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
You can do a
Hell yeah.
contest. You can
Yeah,
do-
basically, I mean, Chase does that when he opens both of them. I'll tell you, I think these are way better too. You get the
I'm
little
telling
Oshi figure with it, but either way, the graphics on these are way better than the graphics on
Kills him. Unbelievable difference.
Oh, she. Yeah, cool.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it's-
Two little
You guys.
Oshis now.
I have some bunch
yeah,
of
they are. And a whole freaking pile of these damn Ushis everywhere.
I love these things. These are awesome.
Yeah, they're
And
cute.
you,
They are.
let's see here. And you guys, if you're not following Mama J, she does giveaways all the time. All you gotta do is comment. You gotta
I
be
do a
there.
lot of
Comment.
giveaways.
Watch to the end. Hit the like. And then she gives us a little Patreon shout out at the end. Join that Patreon. You get something every month.
Yep.
There you
Just
go.
gotta go hang out with Mama J, man. Go sub. See if I can try to pop you guys' channels on here while we're going. So what do you got going on, Ray's Chaos? What you got going on? Freaking shorts crazy, man. You put like 10 shorts a day. I can't keep up, bro.
I know. I'm tired of looking at your short. Okay, so.
I do.
Nobody's forcing you to look at my shorts.
Well, they're right there. Every time I turn my phone on, your shorts are in my face. You know what I mean? So that's for you, JKL.
I know. All I'm thinking is
That's for you,
JKL.
JKL. It's
All
like,
I'm
are you
thinking
just digging a hole right
Clip
now?
Well, aside from the shorts, I'm actually keeping in the theme of 2 in a row. I got more Bitty Pops, and since the last time when I did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and got a perfect pull on the entire set, I am doing Star Wars tonight, and I'm going to go for a perfect pull again and see if I can't get 2 in a row. So, boom. And if I get extras, I know Chase is looking for one.
Yeah, because I got your Seinfelds over here, your little mini moments.
Nice.
I found them for you. So I'll definitely be sending those your way.
Had some digging to do to find them, though, didn't you?
I did have to, actually. I thought they were where they were supposed to be, but no. I did a deep dive.
We still haven't seen what's back there. You've been moved for quite a while now. Shouldn't it be more organized
Listen.
by now?
No,
you not
you
hear
told me
they're
they were
gonna sell
selling.
it
Why
out?
would I
He
unpack
has to
everything?
move again. He has to move again. Why would he unpack?
Yeah, he has to
No,
move.
might not
It's not going to happen. That's why we're green screen, man. I'm telling you. So, there's no freaking way, man.
Yeah, if you got to move again, I wouldn't be unpacking at all. A year.
You're not
is
moving
what
again,
we're
are you?
unpacking for.
I thought you said you weren't going to move again.
No, we're moving. We're moving as soon as possible. But yeah,
That's why he
there's
was
no
so
reason.
happy to send me a box full of stuff. He's just like, take it.
I get rid of some of this shit. Yeah.
Open a box and start shoving stuff in it and put a label on it and ship it out.
Please take this.
You get a box. You get a box.
Yeah, right. I'm definitely gonna catch up on the boxes for sure. Let's see.
Carrying all those linens around. Gee whiz.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, I'm sorry, Ray, did you have something else other than your shorts? You said your shorts, and what happened?
The Bitty Pops.
Oh, the Bitty Pops.
Bitties.
I wasn't paying attention
Bitties,
like you
man.
were most of the week. Sorry. I'm mistaken.
You needed a nap.
That's an STD.
When you were talking, I had sort of a mental name. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good now. I'm pretty good shorts. All right, very good. Bitty Pops and shorts. So go check out Ray's Cast.
Bitty
If you
Pops in
haven't
his shorts.
Subscribe to Ray's Cast. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe to him. He's a half decent guy in spite of all that he says here. Okay, so you know, very good. Half decent. How about the other half? I don't know.
The other half you gotta
very
watch
good.
out for.
Yeah. You definitely do. And his shorts. All right, Sassy.
Stop talking about my shorts.
So what do you got going on your channel, or what have you? You said mystery box. So you're doing a mystery box run, and there's going to be a box battle. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
We do have another box battle coming up too. We're gonna box battle the 3rd anniversary of Mystery Grail. There's like 18 channels involved with that one, so be on the lookout for that. Oh, it's 19. Okay,
Count yourself.
19 channels, and my boxes are sold, but there's 8 people doing that one, Mama J?
I think so, yeah.
So, and I put videos out 3 times a week. I have some old ones I've been mixing in there from whenever I just was not dropping anything. So, just trying to get back into the groove. I want to try to start doing a live at least once a month at least. And then work our way up to like once a week again and stuff
So
like
when
that.
are you thinking about doing these lives? It's not on Thursday or at 7.
Yeah, and when are we doing the pudding
right
pie
out of
challenge
here,
again?
Okay?
I don't know. I've been waiting for the challenge. I was waiting on y'all.
The pudding challenge? We're
Yeah.
doing the pudding again?
Sure.
Where
You didn't do very
Barbarian
well,
thinks I
Sassy,
cheated, but
okay?
he actually tried to cheat, but got caught and tried
that?
to blame me for cheating.
What happened?
Yeah.
No, you cheated. You used vanilla pudding so you could see. And I had chocolate pudding, and I had pudding in my eyes.
Did you ever open your eyes
And
and
didn't
put
we have like
in
the
the pudding?
smaller, like the little bitty bars, and we had the bigger bars, or something like that? Yeah.
I'm not used to having such a big bar in my mouth.
Yeah.
JKL? Sorry.
Take
Go
it,
ahead.
turn. It's taking.
Whenever y'all are ready,
That's a
I'll
challenge.
be ready to go. So y'all just let me know when, or
We need to have more parameters on the kind of pudding and the consistency of the pudding and the color of the pudding and the size of the bars.
Yeah. Or we
there are
can do
nuts in
Jello.
there,
We
or-
can do Jello too. That's not as messy, I think, as pudding.
What's it? Jello.
Jello? You don't know what Jello is?
Well, Jello pudding. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Talking about
but
the brand
Jello.
pudding?
The get it wiggle, it
You don't know
wobble.
what Jello is?
So you want to put it in Jello? I don't really. I'm not sure how.
Well,
that
then
would
you'll
work.
definitely see it.
Yeah, you'll see it.
Plus, we're trying
I
to
think
get
the Jello
M&Ms
needs
out
to
of
be
it.
for wrestling, like Jello wrestling.
Jello. Wait a minute.
I mean,
What
that
Jim
sounds
Paul
like
writes
for Jello Gator Wrestling.
paper in.
Somebody wants to come join me. We could Jello wrestle some gators. I don't know.
Oh, look, I'm not sure what's happening now. This is
Yeah, I want to see one of these guys come join you, and I want to see how Mr. Cajun reacts.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
I'm gonna show up in my Speedo.
Why do I get the feeling I'll end up wrestling Mr. Cajun, and I don't.
He's gonna show up in his gator costume.
I'm gonna show up with the Speedo in some. I'm gonna be wearing my Crocs.
Alrighty, good stuff.
Sight to
That's
see.
why they're called Crocs. That's great. Okay, good.
There you go.
Uh,
There you go.
All right, so we're gonna have to try to do a pudding challenge. I came in second, and that's not bad. It's a silver medal. You know what I mean?
I
And
mean-
Chase,
Not
you know,
acceptable, huh?
I mean,
I-
I didn't score. I don't think any. So
well, we need. You had a pudding goatee, right?
Yeah, she had a goatee.
It's a
That's the
perfect
part.
goatee,
She
like
wouldn't
you
stick her
couldn't
whole
put it
face
on.
in.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was quite funny. Yeah.
I don't know how I missed this. This must be one of the ones I've missed because I don't remember.
This was a long time ago. This was
Yeah,
a
like
long-
Oh, yeah,
2 years
yeah.
ago. It was
Oh,
during my
2 years.
spring where we would do a bunch of different challenges. Like,
Yeah, I
you know,
remember that, but I just don't remember this one.
yeah,
The old pudding challenge was
Yeah, we have to dig up the,
judged
it's still
or
on there, right?
hosted.
You still got it on your
Who was our
channel, right?
commentator? Oh, Sunshine Toys and Collectibles was the
Sunshine Toys,
commentator.
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah,
Brian and
Brian
them,
and
Brian and
Julie.
Jewel.
Was this back when you had the mystery box runner joining you?
It was not- well-
no, that was just when it was me and Barbarian. It was
Oh,
after
okay.
after
After
the
Barbarian
Box
challenge.
runner. Yeah,
I was wondering if the Great Thief was on there.
no,
No, that was before.
no. But that was still when I was back in the barracks, where it looked like I was in the Fallout
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
A fallout shelter.
yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, it was, but it was
Awesome.
fun. We loved it.
I'll
Anyway,
send
so
you a
we'll-
link.
We'll have to
Mama.
definitely do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, check it out. It really is fun. It's a blast from the past. I'm much heavier, but you know,
That's what he's focusing on.
I need to scrub the internet of all my fatness. Okay, so I'm trying to do it. It's not working.
It never happened.
It never happened. That's
It
right.
never happened.
All right. So who's next here? Sassy. So Sassy went. Ray's went. Mama J went. I'm having a senior moment. What just happened? Good time to start the live. Start the live. Oh, sorry.
I'm thinking about maybe, yeah, I'll definitely be hanging out this Saturday on Chase's Kingdom for Morning Brew Funko review. I thought about it for a second. I haven't really got much in, but I did take a spin, I guess you would call it, chance at some Chalice Collectibles mystery box, which I don't know why I do these things. I'll probably get some kind of stupid anime pop, but
I have a lot of anime.
I took
I
a
see
chance.
that every time I open them too.
Like a damn Chalice Collectibles. So I got one of those videos coming up. Mr. Ugly got another heavy metal box he's dying to show you guys. So stay tuned.
You
for
cornered
Mr.
the market
Ugly
on those
video.
heavy metal boxes. How many?
many's
did you
Man, I
get?
need one more. I got
Which
one
one
more
do
to
you
go.
need?
I need Filled the Graves, man. He just
I
will
was
not
just thinking, I don't know which
restock
two,
nothing.
but they dropped two that they restocked on the Funko website.
Yeah, they did Rusty and Sid,
Oh, okay.
but no Filthy Graves. But I'll be doing that. And Brian actually, speaking of Sunshine Toys and Collectibles, he just uploaded a video and he was showing off these cool little. They're little plastic cases that you can pretty much put anything in. I mean, he put a Hot Wheels in the damn thing,
Where?
coming at you like it was jumping through the screen. It's made out of. It's got this like rubbery plastic
Oh,
in the
yeah,
middle.
that's cool. I
But
like it.
I was able, and that's actually a
Is there
stand
stickers in there, or medals, or what is it in
But
there?
I
Yeah,
actually
and
put,
mine is
a
buttons.
gift. I got a gift from Mama J. I put one of my
Yeah.
super large Oshi Batman limited
How about that?
edition.
Put them
in
anywhere.
there. Yeah, these things are cool. I got mine on Temu, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do.
Can you
got
get a
mine
big
on
enough one for your
Amazon.
head? Can you get your
But
head?
now
in
that
it?
I know
No,
that
would
they're on
be your-
Temu.
They're a lot cheaper, and you can get the
But yeah, I
stickers.
have two of them. I put different things. You can put all kinds of. They're
You
wonderful.
can
I love
put-
these frames.
Yeah, my wife was actually using these for. She sells crystals. She has a shop called Nesting Dragon where she sells all kinds of rocks and metaphysical crystals and stuff. And she was the one that turned me on to these things because she was putting some beautiful crystals in the middle and sending them out and stuff. I was like, wait a minute, let me have one of those. So what I first did was I put a soda pog in one of these and set it next to my, Chase Pog. And I was like, these things are awesome. Well, you can pretty much fit anything. And I mean, a full Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Coming
Put
at
almost
you.
anything in it.
It was amazing. So I think I'm going to do a little video test. I got about
You need
20
to test
of
to
these
see
puppies.
how big of a thing can you put in there before.
Exactly. So I thought
I
that might be
like
a cool
them
video.
because you can put small things in them, and you don't have to dust those small things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're just, yeah.
That's what I
Perfectly
love about them.
sealed,
I can put
little
small
frames.
things in them.
Wouldn't it
Very,
get
very
dusty on
cool
the
little thing.
outside though?
But it's a big thing. I just whoop it with the feather duster. If I whoop all my
Still
little
gets
things
dusty,
with the
right?
feather
Hit it with a
duster,
hair
they go
dryer.
everywhere.
Poof. Can of air.
Yeah.
I just
something
like
makes it
I like
easier.
to let the dust go on it and it makes it look antique.
Well,
Oh,
I
it
always
gives a
say, as
character.
long as nobody touches anything, you can't tell how much dust there is. But then you got people that want to put their finger, or a damn cat that wants to
Oh,
walk,
there it is.
and there you have. Now you've got a
Little
dust.
fingerprint.
So
Somebody puts a finger there, you need to put a duster in their hand.
yeah, well, when your cat sits there and then he's got his big old butt print there,
He's got the chocolate starfish print. Right there. Well, that, and I do have some Oshi cards I'll probably be popping open on Saturday. So join me 11 a.m. Eastern time on Chase's Kingdom for an all-new Morning Brew Funko review. Grab a cup of Joe. Let's talk Funko. That's what I got going on, man. That's pretty much
Very
it.
cool. All right.
What you got
So-
going on? What you got?
Well, I haven't
You
posted
gotta
a video
open my
this week
box?
because,
Damn, man. I sent it like 6 months ago.
just see Dead Zone's response.
It's
right?
getting more and more valuable, but as long I've recorded the video. I have not edited the video, but it has been recorded.
Okay.
I told you
Well,
what
that's
I
awesome.
knew what it was. So yes, it's a very cool thing, and I'm not going to tell everyone, but it was cool, very cool. I appreciate it. And so I'm going to post Chase's video very soon, and I have a video from Motley Collectibles, which again, if you don't know what that is, it's a front for organized crime, and it's a way for them to smuggle money out of their crime ring, I guess. I don't know what it is. I have a pretty good idea. And it's some random stuff. It is the most random. Like, you thought the box I gave to Ray's was the most random pile of junk. This is really random. You know what I mean? So
You admit that it was a pile of random junk.
I said some people might think that. I don't tend to agree because, I mean, I would never do that to a good friend. Okay? Or Ray. But anyway, but anyway, it's an interesting box. A lot of interesting. So hopefully you'll get a chance to check that out. Okay. So I got that going on. A couple
You were
of
the
other
only
videos.
ones that caught that, Chase.
Very slow. What's that?
I think Chase and I are the only ones who got what you said.
Well, Ray's is not the most sharp. I don't know what's going on with him. We'll just say that
It's
he's
not the most sharp
off.
pencil in the box.
He's not the sharpest marble in the drawer right now. So I mean, I don't really know what to
Drawer.
But anyway, so that's what I got going on. I have some more things too, of course. I'm purchasing some, and I still have my Christmas things, which I'm going to open, and I'm going to pretend like for my birthday. I said it. And I'm going to open. My birthday's coming up very soon, okay? And this will be the last birthday I have before I stop having birthdays, because after this, there are birthdays you don't want to count in. You don't want to count when you get to a certain number. So this will be my
What's
last.
that
official
age?
birthday.
I'm just curious.
27. Okay, so that's what my birthday will be, and so
Okay. Just
But
thought
anyway,
I'd
so I'm gonna have
He's going in
What's that?
reverse now. Is that what it is? We're going backwards.
Benjamin Button. But yeah, so I'm gonna show off my birthday gifts. There's some interesting things, etc. So
Birthday suit? Did he say he's going to
That's what
show
I was
off?
thinking. All I can think of is him showing off his birthday gifts in his birthday suit.
I'm in my birthday suit right now.
A lot of pink.
And that, well, half of it. You know what I mean? So, it's very free. So, but anyway, hopefully everyone.
Extra large Winnie the Pooh, but you're going as Piglet. Is that what you're
I'll pretend I didn't hear that, Chase. That was very hurtful. Okay. So. It is chilly down.
That's not a curly tail.
I thought you had your heater on.
Is it a myth that a cool pool creates shrinkage? That's what I want to know. Is that a myth or is that real?
We're testing it out next week on
You're gonna
Bearded
test it
Barbarian
out?
Live.
That's right. I have a pool back there. If I jumped in it, I guarantee it's back inside. So,
Please don't. Please don't.
yeah, please don't. I can't. We wouldn't use the pool
I think I'm
around
sick
that.
next week.
Okay,
If you're not, you will.
come down with something
Okay,
next
so.
week.
All right. Well, very good. We appreciate it. All right. Well, hopefully everybody had a fun time. We got some things
Absolutely.
given away, etc. So, I guess it's that time, Chase. I'm going to let you do what we do. You know what I mean? How
Do
do
what
we
we
do at the
do. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us, Sassy. Appreciate you for hanging out. I'll definitely get on an intro so we can have you back and play a proper intro from our
end? We're
girl.
inviting her back? Oh, I was told this was it.
Race, it's always good to have you along, my man. And my mental sister, Mama J. You guys got any taglines you want to hit the folks with before we get out of here? We'll start with Sassy. You got any taglines? You want me to start us off? Join the
What's your
kingdom.
tagline
be
at the end of the
king.
video?
There you go. This is
What's your
taglines.
tagline?
See you later.
What do you
Thanks
just-
for coming.
Oh,
I
you
was
couldn't hit him with the
thinking
see you
that.
later, alligator. Come on. Yeah, Sassy. See you later, alligator. Come on.
I don't know, Denzel. I don't know.
We're still working on Mama J, too. Keep on rocking.
I know. I always say, see you in the
Something
next
mental.
one. I'm like, I need something better.
We get it. I mean,
See you next.
you get to hang with what you had, right?
Ray's with his bit of wisdom. What do you got, Ray?
Buy from the Bearded Barbarian.
He's stealing yours, Barbarian. He's stealing yours, bro.
Still nice to try to steal his. I don't remember what it is. It's so long-winded and just like, I'm like, oh my God, really good. I usually stop watching Ray's videos like 5 minutes in, so I don't know what his ending of his videos looks like. To be honest with you. What is it? Can you go ahead? What's yours go? Ray.
What, my turn again?
Yes, you have to say the one you actually say. Or you stole my tagline.
The
You can say
actual
Gifts to
wisdom.
JKL. Don't steal mine.
I'm sorry, it's just so creative. Never forget that life is full of odd moments. You never know when you're going to be defined.
Here you go. Join the
Some other
kingdom.
part.
Kingdom. Hit him, Barbarian.
Goodbye from the Bearded Barbarian.